So yeah, first body again, dropping to Explicit. Raw with a 2-point lead, so really not looking like Explicit have gotten out on the right side of bed this morning. Looking to defend their undefeated lead from yesterday.
Yep.
This referee better watch out. Walking in on Mick Jones as he looked like he was about to go to the snake. It's him Raw all the way down into the snake 2 now. Gonna catch, and he catches the snake corner, the Dorito corner napping for Explicit.
Yeah, it looks like Explicit is having a tough time this morning getting anything going, and Raw's just kind of running wherever they want on that Dorito side. It's putting a lot of pressure on Explicit.
Barrel hits don't count, right?
Oh. Yeah. I got a few funny stories about barrel hits.
And that's it. Last play in shot, so Raw with a 3-0 lead. But as you said, still a lot of time.
Still a lot of time, yeah.
Just over 6 minutes on the clock when they hit the buzzer. So, and yeah, as we talked about earlier today, this field is a field where we can see some slow, drawn-out defensive points, but also some really, really quick lay the hammer down. Points. So hopefully everything's working out there. Yeah, we're live, so we started the new video. Alright, we'll just cut to a quick commercial and we'll be right back.
Sorry about that, guys. We had a technical issue there. Facebook was being a punk, but we're back, and this shouldn't happen at all for the rest of the day.
Watch this! Watch it!
Alright, so yeah, if in case you guys missed it, we're looking at Raw up 3-0 at the moment. You know, Explicit coming into today undefeated, looking to win some quick points here and close this one out. Raw get the next point, they'll win the match on the Mercy Rule.
I have a feeling Explicit's going to get this point.
Yeah, they just need to tighten up a little bit, losing some guys early. A couple of soft deaths, as they call it.
Absolutely. And they do get a kill off the break. So Explicit getting a kill off the break on the snake side. Staying 5 alive.
Nick Jones is in their wall.
Yep. And then he gets another kill off the snake side. So 5-on-3 situation here. And he's about to get another one. Yep. Nick Jones picking up Shagga going to their snake. 5-on-2 situation.
And here we see Explicit streaming down the snake, smelling the blood in the water. One player left alive. And that's it. Explicit closing out that point.
What did I tell you?
Yeah. You know, maybe they just felt that they had things a little bit too easy yesterday. And they
Sure, yeah. Let's make it hard on ourselves.
Give themselves a little bit of a false start. So, yeah, we'll just cut to a quick commercial. We'll be right back.
Super 7's Paintball series, hosted by Action Paintball. The team has been rebuilt in the off-season and look forward to taking it to the top pro teams in Australia. Their lineup is Mick Jones, Aaron McCauley, Jared Baker, Jake Mail-Baxter, Taylor Hopkins, Jesse Burke, Mitch Hackett. Sydney Explicit is a Precision-sponsored team and will be using all the latest dye M2 markers, R2 hoppers, I5 goggle systems, and clothing. They're also backed by Paintball Addiction.
Here we are in the explicit pit. See the boys getting ready to go out. Got a little bit of a hill to climb, but definitely manageable. 5.5 minutes on the clock, down 2. Not bad at all.
So did we get a new receiver on our on-field camera? I don't think Wayno's ever been able to go that far into the field before.
No, we didn't get a new receiver. Wayne just is getting off his ass today. Mike put the boot up him.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Wayno go that far into the field. Wayno's our on-field camera. He's the guy holding the camera at the moment. Getting shot all day while we get to sit up here. Under a roof.
Gotta appreciate that, man. Alright, so it's on your screen. Let's see how this breakout goes. Mick Jones all the way up to that center wall. He lives.
Jared Baker, first death again, and also losing Jesse Burke getting shot out for explicit, so two early deaths.
Yeah, so 3 on 5. I think Raw has all 5 players alive. They're up in that center wall, matched with Mick Jones. See, and here's where I'd like to see Raw be very disciplined. As I say that, they lose one of their center players.
Commentator's curse. Another player getting shot out of the wall.
Jared Baker getting into that snake one.
Mike Jones getting shot out of the wall as well. So 2 on 4 now, I think, or 2 on 3.
2 on 3, I believe. Yeah, 2 on 3.
Oh no, sorry, they lost their wall as well.
Right.
So 2 on 3.
2 on 3, yeah. And you
Not
know,
a lot of talk coming from explicit.
neither team. You hear it's crickets out here, and big move being made over here on the snake side. What an awesome move! Comes down, bunker snake 1. Oh, he just didn't finish the play. My goodness, he could have just kept going and bunkered both those guys.
While that was happening, we had Jake Mel Baxter getting shot out for explicit as well. So
yeah,
that was a huge move. Do we have a replay of that?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up.
So we'll check out that replay of Jared. But yeah, just a
yeah,
couple more steps and he could have won that point.
totally. Yeah,
Bit of confidence maybe lacking there.
right.
Well, no.
Let's have a look. Just bring it up there.
No, it's
We missed it.
Yeah, I missed it.
That's all right.
All good.
But anyway, the play-by-play. So I think what happened there, because he was in Snake 1 and the other explicit player was in the Doritos, and there's no like direct line of sight. So
Right.
maybe they thought it was a 3-on-1. So he just got up, decided to run down the field, and almost shot everyone in the back. But
Yeah, totally could have, but instead he bunkered the snake guy, dove into there. Their snake had no protection, and the Raw player just came, kind of stepped out wide, and took him out.
Definitely, like to me, that seems like a confidence thing. You know, just if you backed yourself a little bit.
Yeah, for sure it is. You know, you have confidence, you make that move nice and firm. Oh, you can.
Sorry, boys. Here it is.
So yeah, this is so you see
You
Jared
see
at
it,
the top of your screen.
Yep, top left, runs down, bunkers their snake player, and he could have just kept going and shot that Raw player right there, but instead he dives in, gun down, head down, gets worked.
Yeah.
Yep.
Unlucky. But yeah, so Raw 4-1 lead now. So if Raw win this next point, again that mercy rule coming in, but 4 minutes is a long time. You know, we've already seen 5 points get decided in 6 minutes. So
Right.
Plenty of game time left. So cold here today.
Yeah, man, it's cold. Goodness.
You guys are sorry.
I think it's a little colder than it was yesterday.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you guys watching in the States, in America? Can you just send some sunshine this way for me?
Please. Everybody back in California, send some sun. Alright, double wall play for Raw. I like it. Explicit coming around and getting taken out.
Yeah,
So
Explicit trying to be a little bit too aggressive there, I think.
yeah.
The
Got
iron
shot
cross
over the top.
from Raw. Looking to get set up. Referee swarming on the Explicit side of the field, checking the players out. Yo, he's got his hand on the flag. He might have seen something. And another explicit play getting shot out of the Dorito corner at the same time. So 5 on 3 now.
Yeah, definitely not looking good for Explicit here.
This is where Raw can just sit there for 3.5 minutes. They don't need to do anything fancy. They don't need to win this point. So
This would be a big win for Raw too if they hold on to this lead. And right now they're doing a great job. Up 3, just over 3 minutes to go. 5 on 3 situation, and they're in all the good spots. So they just really need to communicate with each other and shoot the Explicit guys coming to their side, you know. And as I say that, Explicit getting into that center wall and also making a move into the snake, but getting taken out of the snake. So 5 on 2 now.
The Iron Cross coming into effect. We see Jake Baxter trying to make something happen through the middle here. 1 player left now, so a 3 on 1. Taking the snake for Explicit. Aaron McCauley shoots 1.
A lot of bodies dying though, so look, it's a 2 on 1 situation now. I think Aaron McCauley is alive in the snake.
2 on 2, sorry.
Is it?
Someone left in the tower on the Dorito side for Explicit.
Oh my goodness, you're right. So
Aaron
now,
McCauley, MVP of this match at this point.
yeah, and Aaron's been sitting this whole point because he's been injured, and he comes and plays and totally clocks in. Aaron, you got to run the flag in, buddy. He's trotting over there.
That's a good move, you know. They say that, when all that confusion's going down, that's the best time to make moves, and that's when Aaron slipped into that snake there. And
really heads up. Yeah, sorry. Really heads up play by Aaron. You're right. And that's not a hit.
Dub. Yeah, so Aaron McCauley getting the boys. So hopefully, that could be the point they need to get the lift to get back in there. 2 minutes, just over 2 minutes of game time left on the clock. We're back. Looking at Explicit take the field, won that last point. 2-point deficit. Explicit at the moment, just over 2 minutes on the clock. Trying to, they came into the day undefeated. Raw having a heater this morning, just being able to capitalize on a lot of Explicit's mistakes. A couple of coaching mistakes and a couple of on-field mistakes they've made. About to watch this 7th point of this match. Here we see a big move from Plucker all the way into their wall. Going right around. Will he take anyone? Doesn't shoot anybody. So going for a bit of a ghost bust there, throwing his body away. 4 on 5.
Oh no, he didn't start.
That's him. So 5 on 4 game now. You see Jared Baker up to the wall for Explicit.
Hey everybody, what I miss?
Explicit getting beat, but slowly crawling their way back.
Who are they playing?
Raw.
Raw. Yeah, well, yesterday Explicit went in undefeated. They schooled SWAT for Expendables 4-0.
Yeah, Expendables beat SWAT 4-0.
That's right. Expendables beat SWAT 4-0.
So another player.
And I was playing and riffing at the same time. That's a penalty. I shot him.
4 on 4 now.
Better field placement, obviously, to Explicit.
Yeah, just about to go down into 1 minute left.
Yeah, sorry.
So that's Jared Baker at the wall, and that's Aaron McCauley. I don't know who that is playing in the Jared Baker jersey through the snake.
They got another player, have they?
Yeah, it's Jared Baker in the wall.
Yeah.
They got another player in a Jared Baker shirt playing through the snake.
It's important, though, mate. Yeah, I wonder who that is. And Aaron McCauley coming through to finish up business there on the snake side, number 24. He had a great day yesterday, him and Plucker in particular.
Jared Becker.
Jared was playing solid, but Aaron McCauley
Yeah.
and captain obviously Mick Jones. Plucker played wicked all day yesterday. He was really on point with his game.
Plucker's had a few good points, but it seems like when Plucker drops the ball, Aaron's there to pick it up.
Yep.
But Explicit made a few mistakes early in this match, and Raw got big compliments to them and been able to capitalise really well on them. Typical Raw, we've seen them throw a lot of points away when they're up, 5-on-2, and they almost had a few losses like that, but they've pulled things together.
They were really strong
yesterday
too, eh? Like most, they upset a few people yesterday. But that's the thing about Raw, right? They just do stuff like that, just really crazy stuff.
Yeah.
You never know.
They're a new team today. It's almost as if like they've gone home and just dyed their beards and just have a refresh and get back in this game.
So that's it. That's all you got.
Yeah, that's all I got. It was
All right.
good enough for me. Sorry.
All right. So we're looking in the Raw pit right now. So who's the extra player that's joined on? Because Explicit, I mean, they won all their games yesterday. They did only with only 5 players.
Hey, Plucker!
Who's your extra player?
Plucker! Who's that? Who's that? Alright, sweet. Cam Bauer?
Ken Bauer. Oh, okay, cool.
I don't know who that is.
So just trying to make the webcast even more difficult than it is. All the players are supposed to have numbers and a name and a list, so we know who's who. But they're throwing extra guys on, mismatching jersey numbers with hopper numbers. That's all good. We should just call everybody Sanchez, that we don't know who it is. And Sanchez from Explicit now.
Isn't it Mike from accounting or Steve from accounting?
Steve from accounting. Yeah. Okay, Raw's on your screen right now. Score 3-4 with 28 seconds on the clock, and Raw is in the driver's seat right now. All they've got to do is hold out for 23 seconds.
Here comes Mike Jones launching from the wall. He's going to go all the way around. Now he missed his opportunity. If he went then, it would have been the perfect time. Looks like he's going to headbutt the paintball. 11 seconds left on the clock now.
Oh, yes, it's...
Here goes Mike Jones launching. No hits so far. Good handing, people.
3 seconds to go on the clock. And it looks like Elmo does a bit of finger pointing, but he still manages to shoot out the last 2 Explicit guys. And we got ourselves... Explicit's lost their first match for the event. So I don't know what Cam Bauer was doing, but they won everything yesterday with 5.
Yeah. Juju's.
Okay, so we're next game is Sydney SWAT versus Eskimo Brothers. This should be a pretty cool matchup. Currently City SWAT sitting on 3 wins and 1 loss. They got beat down by Expendables yesterday 4-0, but all their other 3 matches were all really convincing wins.
The Eskimo Brothers.
Eskimo Brothers have got 2 wins and a draw and a loss, and they're currently tied in. They're currently in 5th place, right? So they're just out by
half a point.
Half a point.
Yeah.
So they're only half a point. So there's only half a point between SWAT and Eskimo Brothers right now. So the scores are really close, eh? Between everybody. Yeah.
We've still got 2 more days of this.
I know.
And a 10
go anyway
this afternoon.
Yeah, the big 10-man Queensland versus New South Wales this afternoon. Should be around 3 o'clock.
I'm spewing. I looked at my emails this morning, and I don't know where it went, but I got the call up and I missed out. 2 months ago, I got asked if I could play, and I was just like, I would have been there for sure.
The problem is, it wouldn't be eligible.
You have to play the event.
You have to play the series. You can't play State of Origin for NRL if you're not playing in the NRL.
Says who?
Says me. Yeah, we had refs putting their hands up. No, sorry, boys, you don't play, so you can't play.
If I knew that, I would have played. I heard SWAT's looking for some players.
Always me.
Eskimo Brothers hit me up to play.
So look at it. We got Griff, Alex Orr, Dave Black, Farron, and looks like Will Hunton. And SWAT does a back line breakout. G1, so Macca off the break from Eskimo Brothers. Finger pointing there, looks like Eskimo Bros lose Jared Cossier from the Dorito corner as well. So 5 on 3. Farron's bumped across to Dorito 3 for City SWAT, and they take out, looks like Nathan Jones, I think, who went to the Dorito tower. So now it's 5 on 2. Griff from City SWAT bounces into Snake 1, then 2.
Dan Woods is down
and they call it there, so I'd say that was all G5. So that was a pretty convincing first point for Sydney SWAT, 5 alive.
Very aggressive through the Doritos there.
Yeah. So we're looking here in the Sydney SWAT pit right now, calm and collected. Looks like Mr. Fidden is the 8th player sitting for this particular round. So with the M7 format, you can have 7 guys on the match and 5 guys on the field. So you've only got 2 people you can rotate out. So players, like in the situation here, they can see with Jeremy on the screen, with HK Army hoodie. So he's the 8th player. So for this particular match, he can't have his jersey on, and that way he can't sneak on as if someone's injured or whatever.
Yep. What is Super 7's Paintball? Paintball is a 5-on-5 game where 2 teams go head-to-head in 10-minute matches fighting to take out the other team for 1 point. Teams get 1 point by shooting all 5 opponents and pushing the button at the enemy team's start base. Players are out when a paintball hits and breaks on them, including their gun. Between each point, there is a 2-minute break to reload, clean up, and prepare for the next point. To win, a team must gain a 4-point lead or be ahead on points when the 10-minute time limit expires. For more information, check out www.super7. So yeah, if you guys are tuning in on the stream, make sure you share it around. Let us know if you're watching, where you're watching from. We want to hear some score lines. Who is everyone going for? A few people saying they're going for the Eskimo Brothers. A couple of people, Amanda saying go away, but actually meant go SWAT. So close enough. So yeah, let us know who you're thinking of, who you think is going to win, and what do you think the score is going to be.
So we're looking at. I'm going to go for a 4-0 to SWAT.
Okay.
Sorry, boys.
Eskimo Brothers will get a couple points on the board.
So again, full line out. Both teams doing a back line break. So Dave Black goes to the wall. And it's G1, Jared Cossier again this time from the Doritos. So 5 on 4.
Dan Woods is Aaron.
Dan Woods is going all the way down. So G2, Nathan Jones, and then Nathan McDonald.
That's Farron in the Doritos, I think.
Was it Farron?
Yeah.
Yeah, Farron. So Farron just took 3 players and went, and Dave went as well. So that was Snake Corner just shot both of those players out.
3 on 2 now.
3 on 2.
Will Gunton filling in the Doritos. Also has Griff in the snake for SWAT. And Alex all holding it down in the snake corner. And SWAT losing Will, so 2-on-2 now. Both teams.
Yeah, I think just the problem down the Dorito, they're just pushing too hard. I mean, they've just got to bite a little bit at a time now. All the pressure.
I don't know who that is. Sorry, I have to cut you off. I don't know who that is in the snake corner there for Eskimo Brothers, but MVP for this point. And is that Alex Lord walking as well, or is he just playing the inside? No, he's still playing. The 2-on-2 still.
Oh, and just got shot in the face. So snake corner's just gone.
So who was that? And there goes Sean
both
Patrick.
out. Yeah, both out. So
So who was that in the corner? Sorry?
number 24, I think.
24. We got Chris Sui.
Oh yeah, Big Suey. So yeah, Suey doing
Wow,
that.
yeah, he's doing
Yeah,
good.
he just completely cut down the entire attack on the Dorito side. Yeah, took out Will, took out Farron and Dave Black as they wrapped around the wall. Yeah, Chris had a couple of really good points yesterday too, man. So.
All right, so we got people tuning in. We got people tuning in. We got people watching. We got Stephen Mack tuning in from far north Queensland, Townsville. We got Hunter from Crisis, who I think's at home this weekend. Is he? He's not.
Yeah,
not out
he was filming Survivor.
Right.
And he just
Are we
finished
allowed
doing
to say
it.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was saying Palmer takes a bribe, but then a couple of guys said, no,
Is it
no,
a
was
queer eye
Survivor.
for a straight guy? Wasn't that what he
Queer
was-
eye for a straight guy.
So he's saying 4-1 to SWAT. We got Neiman Peddington saying 3-2 for Eskimo. So Kale, tune in. Pretty sure last time I was talking to Kale, he was from Queensland, so he's saying
No, South Australia.
South Australia.
Yeah,
But he was,
the other
he
Queensland.
played on the Queensland team, right?
Yeah.
He was playing with the who's that Sotheby's team? That was the last time I read. Legion. Is he playing with them?
Or Legion or no,
Rage
was it-
City?
Oh, Rage City's going back a long time.
No. What's that other team that we used to play for from Queensland?
I'm not helping you, am I?
Can't
Really?
remember. Anyway, back to the game. So we're 30 seconds on the clock now. SWAT with a 2-point lead. Unfortunately, I had to work yesterday, so I missed a lot of the game. So, is this different from SWAT and Eskimo Brothers that we saw yesterday? Have they changed things up from Friday?
No, SWAT seems to be doing their back line breakout again, and Eskimos are just matching, I suppose, doing the same thing. And I just can't seem to get I'm getting technology beaten again. Yeah, thanks, Kyle. Yeah, we're really happy with how the field looks great. It seems to be playing really well. So City SWAT on the screen again now. So Griff runs all the way across. Griff goes straight into Snake 1 and Snake 2. Oh,
Wow, all the
yeah.
way into Snake 3.
And I think SWAT lose a player going. They lose their Dorito 1 player, and at the same time Eskimo Bros lose they lose 2. So it's now 4. So it's
Kill 5.
Kill 5, I think. Yeah, kill 5.
They lost 3 early, and then Griff just shot the other 2.
Yep.
Diving into Snake 1 all the way up to Snake 3. So big moves from Griff there, smashing out the 3rd point. That was a quick point.
Yeah, with 4 alive.
Just under 3 minutes of game time ticked off. Sorry, 2 minutes 45 seconds, and they've done 3 points.
Yeah, 3 points in under 3 minutes.
What is Super 7's Paintball? Paintball is a 5-on-5 game where 2 teams go head-to-head. I'd take out the field.
Powering on. Welcome to the Lux Experience.
Okay, so Eskimo pits right now. A bit of bonding there happening.
Yeah, Eskimo Brothers need to dig deep and try and get a point on the board, otherwise they will lose with the 4-0 mercy rule coming into effect.
Mercied out, so
Have you seen any of those?
you're able to do it? Oh, been a couple. Swat was on the receiving end of one.
Yeah, with
Expendables.
yeah.
And I think Expendables got done by... What was it? A nice big push to the stake. Oh!
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
Put the mask on him. There we go. Bit of excitement.
Ran past his foot, kicked.
You know what? I'm going to say, didn't chin strap it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think what happened is, so they just pausing the game or stopping it. I don't know what's going on there, but
I'd say Suey didn't have enough Velcro on this side of his mask attached to it.
so it's a little bit unsafe there. Like usually, if the referees can get on it quick enough and jump on the player, they'll keep the game going. But obviously, couldn't get the mask back on there, so they just decided to stop that point. There was only 2 players left alive, I think, after that anyway.
Yeah.
So that was looking like a point to SWAT. So I think they're going to reset that point. So obviously, those masks do a lot of big job protecting players' eyes.
Yep.
It looked like that snake player just ran around and just clipped as he dove, clipped his mask with his foot and kicked it off.
Yeah.
And all the referees jumped on the snake player thinking it was his mask, but because usually it is. Oh, they're going to restart it? Okay. So they've paused the game. I haven't seen that in a long time. A pause point. And so they're going to restart that point. 4-on-2 with SWAT. All the way up in the snake. A little bit of confusion there. Good to see the referees have the player's safety in mind there. Safety is paramount. It's one of the safest sports I think you can play on the planet.
Yep. Except for that good time. And it looks like Nathan Jones is going to go all the way to...
And that's it.
And I think we'll call that a point. I thought Griff might not have noticed that Nathan had bugged out to the corner. He looked like he was running casual and then he sort of went in.
We got his briefcase out and I was going for a trot down the field, and next thing you know, a player pokes out shooting at him. And that's it. So SWAT with that 4-point mercy rule, taking that out. So next up we are going to see Perth Crisis taking on Menace. We might cut to a quick preview of the next match.
Or a
some
word from our
ads,
sponsors.
and we'll be right back.
Crisis was founded in 2012 in Perth, Western Australia. Crisis are the 2017's Pro Series champions, winning 2 events and placing second at the other 2 rounds. Some off-season changes have seen some new blood join the ranks of this veteran squad, and they are hungry for a win at round 1. Here's their roster: Zach Hunter Kazierski, Nick Lamb, Ben Thomas, Chris Austin, Marcelo Margot, Dave Phillips, Ethan Clogger, Joe Chop Spurs. Crisis roster has some of the best players from the US, UK, and Australia. Known for being one of the toughest teams in the league, they played in every finals match last year and are one of the favorites to win the event.
Okay, so we're looking here right now, and that's in the Menace pits.
So Menace have already played a game this morning, going down to Marauders 4-0. We just had to finish up the last game of yesterday. Ran out of a bit of time there. So that could change things. Menace, it's always good going into the second game of the day, especially on a cold, chilly day like this. Getting a bit of, fire under the bellies. The guys are wanting to go out there and smash it out, redeem themselves. So Crisis finishing yesterday, they came up in second place, only getting a draw to Eskimo Brothers. So, looking to really just put the hammer down on the Menace guys.
Yeah, I think for this year with Menace too, there's a couple of really experienced players on the team, and they've got a reasonably good roster. But it's like this is their first foray back into Super Sevens in years.
Yeah.
So I think for this year it's going to be a bit of a rebuild. They unfortunately lost. They've got Timmy Colgan, which is a big plus. but they did lose out on having Rainey playing with them for this round because of the Prague event being so close.
Yeah, okay.
So hopefully they'll have Rainey back for the rest of the season, and there'll be some big things from Menace.
Well, that's it. With paintball getting bigger and bigger, it's very hard to organise getting these US pro players over.
They made finals, mate, last round, remember? So so kudos to them on that.
That's it.
I've got a big thank you too to the co-host we had yesterday, Ringo, for helping us out. He did a stellar job too.
Yeah, he was tuning in earlier. I saw his name
he
pop up.
did a great job yesterday. So thanks, Ringo. I greatly appreciate it. Giving a bit of extra flavour to the webcast.
Yeah, it's always good having a Hawaiian on the webcast.
But he didn't bring any dumplings. He was talking dumplings. He mentioned dumplings before, but dumplings never happened. So
am I looking at this roster right for Crisis? It's a big roster.
Yeah, they've got a big roster. So
Ben and
Kyle Simpson. Yeah, Ben is Ben or Carl. One of them's captaining the event. Of the team. Got Chris Austin, Nick Lamb, Ethan Kleiber, Joe Burtis, Marcelo, Ben, and Dave Phillips. Yeah,
I played an event recently with Ethan.
He's a great player.
Such a cool. I didn't realise how young he was. So
Timmy Colgan just got taken off the break, going to the insert bunker on the snake side.
It's a big break shooting. So
Bubba.
And Ethan getting shot out, I think, for Crisis early on.
Yep, so 4-on-4.
Crisis are up in the wall.
Oh, we should be doing, okay, what do people predict the score? I'm going to go for I'm going to go for a 2-all. I'm going to go for a 2-all with Menace and Crisis. So it looks like Carl Simpson's into the second wall. I'm not sure if anyone knows he's there. And Chris Austin is pulled into Snake 2.
It just seems like Menace just can't get past their initial bunkers. Like they got a pretty strong breakout the whole back row, but they're just not being able to move past it. Yeah, rule advantage, it seems, to the taller players being able to play over the walls.
But it's good that wall is not that high. Just that everybody can see everything. It's not like the old W. The old W sort of going for people like you or me, with toes and you can see through the gap.
Yep.
Just about everyone can just see straight up top. You can't stand behind that, you'll get shot in the head.
There's Chris Austin.
Mike Downing, 4-0 to Crisis. Zach saying 4-0 to Crisis.
So yeah, Chris Austin, that was in the Snake, so wrapping things up there. So the first point to Crisis. So yeah, really strong break shooting out that in. Didn't even get a chance to put his head down and shooting him straight away. So and that's a tough spot. There's only a few little windows to be able to shoot that bunker. So it's really good break shooting for Crisis. They're obviously zoning up. So yeah, a few predictions coming in.
Yeah, Crisis.
Everyone going for Crisis. Well, it doesn't surprise me that Hunter's going for Crisis.
Yeah, a bit rigged, eh?
Yeah.
A bit biased. Why are you so
also
biased,
Mike
Zach?
Downing. I'm pretty sure he played for Crisis as well last year. Yeah.
I was in, and two of the Crises are actually Mike Downing. One saying what he said, Crisis, and then the score Crisis. So, but yeah, so far it's Crisis.
So in that break there, you were saying something about Menace, Mike?
Yeah, I was saying I think what they need to be doing is they need to be going more up the field than wide. Certainly doing the back line breakouts, not really working for them. And they've got kids like Timmy Colgan and that. He's got plenty of speed. And I'm not necessarily saying take the wall, but it wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
And certainly like the tower on the inset of the wall, getting into a bit more forward bunkers off the break.
Yeah, it's a very cluttered field, a lot of lanes, so...
A lot of blind spots.
It is...
You see, they go wide again, and they allow Crisis to go up.
So Chris Austin...
They lose Chris Austin.
So both players losing their snake push. Timmy Colgan bumping out to the snake corner for Menace there. Carl Simpson just standing tall on that wall. Overwatch. just stopping that Dorito side. So yeah, I heard a couple of people saying that this has been quite a strong play from a lot of teams, just being able to stand there and just shut down the Doritos. Because you can see those pins there on the snake side in the center of your screen, they sort of block the snake. So the guy needs to get a long way down the snake before he can shoot you in the pack. But as we see that, Kyle's sort of looking for something, getting shot out of the wall. It's a 3-on-4 game now. Menace just really, seem to be just that split second slower on making those decisions. Sometimes that can be a
gone in
confidence
to check
thing.
another one of the Menace guys on the tower. He's clean, play on.
It's a really quiet game, you know, and we see some guys gunfighting here, which is never really a good thing to do, head to head. Good way to throw a body away.
This is Marcelo on this point?
Yeah, Marcelo's playing the snake here in front of us.
Oh yeah, there he is. Yep.
So he's going 2-on-1. So just and where's one in the face? So Marcelo getting shot out. You see on the screen there, or is that Nick Lamb? Sorry,
It's Nick Lamb.
Yeah. Sorry.
Running Marcelo's hopper.
Yeah. I was looking at the gun. So here we see Timmy Colgan launching, getting into Snake 2. So yeah, undetected so far. So might be able to do some damage here and catch a few guys off guard.
So Timmy Colgan now is doing. Timmy Colgan's doing all the damage. What was I saying before about Timmy Colgan using him to push up the field?
He was the first one to get shot last
and another
game.
one. So that's at least a 3-pack for Timmy Colgan.
Yeah, it's a good player.
Yeah. Oh, he's a great player. So you see him. That's in the blue jersey there. Timmy Colgan just taking business. So now we have a 1-all game.
So this is we see Menace from WA, Perth Crisis also from obviously Perth in Western Australia. So it's a bit of a hometown beatdown.
Here's an
These two
instant
guys going
replay
head-to-head.
here. Timmy Colgan.
Yeah, this was it was good smart play. It's always easier when you're in that back bunker being able to look over the field, but props to Timmy, playing from that snake corner. You can't really see a lot on the Dorito side with all that clutter in the middle. So yeah, props to him knowing, playing heads up, knowing what was going down and launching when he did. So yeah, we're slowly ticking up on those numbers of people watching. There's 57 of you out there, so if you tune it in, let us know where from, who you're going for. If this is your first time watching the Super Sevens, love to hear from you and know that you're out there. It's always good to know that we're actually doing this for somebody. It's a bit awkward when the chat goes quiet.
Yeah, make sure you share on your Facebook page as well, so we keep all our wonderful sponsors of the Super Sevens happy. And I think this weekend is the weekend of go to your local store or online store and buy a Planet Eclipse gun. It's very important. Everyone's got to do that this weekend.
Yeah, I made a big mistake. I thought it was another major sponsor of this event. So it's the Planet Eclipse Open.
Planet Eclipse.
Yeah.
You see that big banner down
Yeah, I
there, the
looked
40
at it.
metre one that's going on the 50 with the big words Planet Eclipse.
As soon as I sat down, I made a mistake.
That's all right.
It's alright, that was on Reddit, so no one goes on Reddit anyway, so it's alright.
Is that like RedTube?
No.
No.
Nothing like RedTube. A bit more like Grindr. Do you know what that is?
No.
Oh, you love it, Mike.
Mike's the admin.
Yeah. Alright, so 1-all game now. Just over 6 minutes left on the clock, so we're playing 15 BPS down under.
And Menace on the screen, big breakout. A little bit stronger push, but again they're letting Crisis hit that wall. And refs check gun in to check a Crisis player, and he's gone. And they lose Timmy Colgan as well.
Oh, that was from that wall player for Crisis, just playing Overwatch, just locking it down. So Ben Simpson all the way into Crisis, Menace's side of the field.
If he just looks inside, he's going to see.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Ben Simpson is just
How is he
blessed.
living?
Absolutely blessed.
He's got the paintball force field in action.
Oh, how did he not see Ben? He had Ben's back. Oh well.
So what kind of loader is that Ben's using?
Should be a TFX. Oh no, it's one of the speed ones.
Speed. Yeah, I haven't seen one of them.
What is HK bought Pinocchio?
Okay, yeah.
So it's a Pinocchio hopper.
Yep.
So we'll have them very soon.
So here we go, Paul White. So is that Whitey from
Which one?
Swat from Penang? Tech 2.
Yeah.
So good.
Ether 2 is
Ether
amazing.
2, yeah.
Okay, so you can see Crisis walking back on the field. So yeah, that was Paul. We got Paul Whitey, an ex-SWAT player as well.
Yeah, and
from
also
back in the day in Penang, Malaysia.
Rod Lewis. tuning
And
in.
Rod Lewis, yeah, from WA. And Josh Irvin, first time from Esperance, WA. Bloody sweet. Thanks, mate. Nathan Bailey, watching from Brisbane, part of the Brisbane One Life playing semi-pro. Yeah, well, hopefully we'll see those boys up tomorrow on the field.
Yeah, they're playing down on the second field as we speak.
And, okay, so we got Crisis on the screen. They're with a 2-1 winning streak right now. Looks like all 5 alive. Everyone's doing the back wall break right now, aren't they? And then Ben Simpson goes up to the wall, but I just think he just got bounced.
Yeah, I didn't see him. Mate, so Chris Austin, so quick, so
Yeah.
small in that.
And Menace lose their Dorito corner player.
Yes.
But they've allowed Chris Austin to get all the way up to Snake 3. You can see there on the screen.
So we've seen a couple of guys do that, you know, Chris Austin and Griff
Yeah, see, and
SWAT, showing us how to play that snake. You just got to get in there and go down quick. Just cause damage as quick as you can.
And Chris is just going to town. It's at least a 3-pack he's got so far. Ben Simpson's coming in for the last little murder run, but
Towel getting thrown by Crisis.
he shot Ben because Ben went to mug. Timmy Colgan got him. So Ben's gone to run to mug the can by the looks of it and didn't realise Timmy was in the little guard bunker in front.
Unlucky.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got a few people tuning in. We got Kenneth Helene tuning in from Sweden. He said it's 1:10 in the night, so thanks a lot.
And he's cheering for Perth Crisis.
Yeah, that's cool.
So they've got fans in Sweden.
Yeah, also TNS2 on our YouTube saying go Menace. We've got Abs Gearhound saying start. Paul Whitey saying thanks for the heads up. Thanks for the props, mate, up in the booth. And Hanafi, I won't try and pronounce that, from Brunei.
Brunei.
Yeah,
Cool.
Awesome. That's in
Indonesia.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, so,
It's on the big Indonesian island.
well, it's part of Brunei. They're in a country.
Yep.
Indonesia, Malaysia, and then Brunei's just tucked right in the middle there.
Oh, we've got Nathan McDonald. He's watching from all the way downstairs.
Yeah, awesome.
Hi, Macca. Oh, yep. Hanafi's he's a Perth Crisis fan too. So for the fans of Perth Crisis, you're about to see a lot of their team captain, Zach Hunter Kozowski, on the next season of Survivor. So
He's an ex-gladiator too. That guy's done it all.
yeah.
So we got Christopher Pereira tuning in from New Jersey, from Jersey.
And
Thanks for that.
where's it? William Gates.
One lead, so Crisis have 2-point lead in this one. Yeah, so a few people are tuning in as well. We got a lot of people from Queensland. Daniel Williams tuning in from Launceston Aspire. The guys from Tasmania who were up here last weekend playing in the amateur division.
I've got to do a shout out to Amanda Beaumont from Tasmania, yeah, who was playing, yeah. I want to do a shout out to her lovely daughter, Claire Beaumont. So big shout out to Claire Beaumont in Tasmania. Okay, you can see Menace on the left side, home, and now Menace to go into the wall. Awesome. And he's going around and see, now that's what they've been needed to be doing. And he's got the height for it and everything.
Referee going in to check the Menace player.
And if he's got a hit on him, that should really be a penalty to Menace. That's a Crisis because he spun when he got shot.
He's alright.
That's
He's all
right.
clear. So
He's
Chris
clear.
Austin taking care of business as he does through the snake. The snake's so easy once you get in there, just to stream down into the snake 3 now. He's really got to put the smack down on the wall. He just needs to go just around. Oh, that was nice. He only put 1 or 2 balls, and it's very nice for Chris Austin there.
And Chris Austin is just playing like a beast again today. In that snake.
When he's on fire, he's hard to stop.
He just gets in. Yeah, he does. He just gets in and straight down. He doesn't get in the snake one and sort of hang around and see what's happening.
Well, the way this field's laid out as well, with all those pins and cans on the snake side, it's difficult to stop that snake push once to keep them out of there. So yeah, thanks for everyone for tuning in. So we got Try Paintball number 7 tuning in from Alabama. Thanks for watching. Wonthaggi, Victoria. We got Dave Milnes tuning in from there as well. Thank you. Make sure you guys share it if you like what we're doing. Share it around. We want to try and beat the records from last time.
Nothing's better than watching paintball at work. And that'd be what we're doing right now. Right?
Yeah.
We're watching paintball at work.
Your work. I was watching paintball from work yesterday. It was raining a little bit. We had a little break, so we were sitting in the
rain. Where were you? It was raining.
Terry Hills on the northern beaches.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, near the coast it rained quite a lot yesterday. We might be due for some rain this afternoon, they're saying. Hopefully not.
I would say it was washing the field down this afternoon. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
If they can do it at about 4:30, 5 o'clock, that'd be really cool. Tim Coulson's watching from New Zealand. Amanda, she just looked at me and freaked out. And let you know her name. Thanks, Uncle Mike. No problem, Amanda. In fact, we're going to dedicate this game, Menace versus Perth Crisis, to Claire Beaumont. Right, this is the Claire Beaumont round.
Yeah, awesome.
Of the Super Sevens.
Yeah, real big. It's been great to see everyone from Tasmania just embracing paintball. It's only been legal for 2 years now.
They're great kids down there.
I reckon they've got more players than Sydney does at the moment.
Yeah, maybe.
Probably more teams. No, it's a good paintball family growing up in Tasmania, so it's great to see them up here supporting us.
Okay, 1-4 to Crisis right now, and Crisis is on your screen in the bottom left-hand corner. Menace in the top right. Epic breakout again. Now, see, now Menace is using the wall finally, which is great.
Well, obviously, you can't sit back and watch a team do the same thing, do your point again, and not try and match it. So 5-on-5 paintball. Sorry, Menace losing a Dorito player early on. Ben Simpson in the wall for Crisis, changing sides and launching, going to trade out with the other Crisis wall player, the Menace wall player. Calling the referee for a check. He's all the way down their side of the field. 5-on-3 game now, and making it alive.
No, he's still alive. So I think.
Yeah, if Crisis get this point, that Mercy rule, that 4-point lead Mercy will come in. Crisis winning this match. So that's it, Crisis taking the win. So Menace unfortunately not getting another win today. Losing their first game up this morning.
Well, hopefully they decide for the rest of the games today they start taking that wall a bit more as well. So it's official, the Claire Beaumont inaugural round of the 2018 Super Sevens Eclipse Open is finished with a 5-1 score and winning to Crisis.
Alrighty, so next we'll just cut to a quick break, and next up we'll be watching Marauders, our hometown boys, take on Expendables from New Zealand.
The Marauders were founded in 2012 and are from Sydney, Australia. They have 8 players on their roster. Jason Bias, David Vasquez, Ryan Wiley-Newman, Matthew Wiley-Newman, Alistair Fulton, Tim Colley, Matthew Hoskin-Bell, and Chris Roberts. They're sponsored by Anthrax Paintball, Action Paintball Games, PaintballShop.com, HK Army, DLX Technologies, and Gladiate Air. Using the experience gained from 2017, the Marauders plan to bring a new and invigorated determination to break the top 4 teams and be a regular contender for the podium. After their debut in Pro last year and consistently placing just outside the top 4, the Marauders are back with some new faces, but the same killer attitude towards victory.
Okay, so we've got now Marauders versus Expendables.
So
Now, let's have a look how they do yesterday.
Yesterday, they played the first game of today, which was the last round of yesterday.
Yeah, Marauders, they won that
They
one.
beat Moranis 4-0.
So that would put them at the end of the round.
So they're in 6 after yesterday with one win. So
Two.
basically after yesterday they had 2 wins.
Yeah, so 2 wins and 2 losses yesterday.
So it was just behind Essex.
And their win was a 4-0, so they mercied Raw, wasn't it?
They mercied Menace as well this morning. So that's a 4-0.
Oh, it was Menace this morning.
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
it was the last round. Yeah, sorry. So 2 wins, 2 losses, and Expendables. They lost 1 match yesterday to Explicit.
Explicit, yeah.
So they should be on 3 wins, I think, off memory.
Where are they? Expendables. Yeah, 3 wins.
Yeah, 3 wins. So Marauders are on 2 wins, 2 losses, and Expendables are on 3 wins and 1 loss.
So yeah, get those score lines going. Who are you going for? And what do you think the score is going to be?
Yeah, let's get some predictions here. So what do you think, mate?
I reckon this is going to be a tough match. I reckon it's going to go to a draw. I reckon we're going to see 2-2. Yeah.
I'm going to go 3-2 to Marauders. So they've got a couple of guest players with them on Marauders today. They've got Ronnie Dizon from Houston Heat and Dave Vasquez from DMG. But big mistake here. Look, they've allowed Aidan Donnelly to get all the way. No, it was a Blake.
No, yeah, you're right.
No, it's Aidan Donnelly's been playing the wall really well. He stayed for Expendables. And I don't think anyone knows he's in that wall right now. And of course, he's just going to wait.
So Ronnie Dizon getting shot out, trying to make something weird happen on the back line there.
And again, the problem is that back centre, 2 players, you know.
Expendables losing the same player from the same spot.
Yep. So 4 on 4, but definitely killer field position for Expendables right now.
Yeah, this is going to be hard for Matt Kling here to. For
Jason Bias
to get across into the snake. As we see another player from Expendables getting shot out.
So 4 on 3. Matty Hopkins-Bell bumps all the way across to the snake corner. But again, I just not sure what Aiden's waiting for someone to.
Yeah, here he goes.
Oh, yep, and does the job.
So 3 on 3.
Now they know he's there.
So Dave Vasquez moving down to the Doritos side to try and spread that field wide. And Ryan Greenspan trying to make something happen on the Doritos to get shot out. So
yep. Now what they need.
Aiden switching to the Doritos side and picking up Alistair
but
Fulton.
yes, just 2. Alistair needed to do that about 20 seconds earlier.
Dave moving into the same gun.
But they trade out, so now it's is Matthew still in the corner?
So we got Blake Christensen left in the snake alive for Expendables.
And I think
that's it.
I think it's the only one left.
Looking at the referees. That Ivan or Blake, I get those 2 confused. I've got to work out which one's which. So green gun.
No hopper number.
Player 80. Ivan.
Yeah.
Alright.
Ivan's the pretty one, isn't he?
Oh, I don't know.
So Zach's calling it 4-2 to the Expendables. Corey Payne's saying, let's go Dixon. Lucas is saying Marauders for a 3-1 win. Paul Ardell saying Marauders will make a late comeback. And Carolyn Christian saying Ivan.
Yeah, alright. So Ivan's got the green gun, no number. I'm going to get it. Every event, I get them wrong.
Mate, like I said, if they don't have a number for their name on their hopper, we just should be calling them
Steve from accounting.
Steve from accounting. Yeah. If you can't manage to get a number on your hopper, you're Steve.
Yeah.
So we've got
Old
a
mate.
1-0 match right now in favour of Expendables.
No, it's old mate. Let's do it the Aussie way. Old mate.
Old mate.
Yeah, old mate in the snake.
You're looking at the
Old mate in the
Expendables
snack
pit
center.
there right now. Maybe we could get a collection so they can save some money and buy them a sticker sheet. It's like one sticker sheet does a whole team. So
Yeah, it was Aiden doing a really good job there, just sneaking around into their wall, then just playing discipline, waiting. A lot of guys get bored there and go hunting for a kill, and usually hit the bunker or throw their body away. But Aiden playing it smart, waiting and shooting the guys when he could.
So Coach Blake Garber walking out right now with the boys as well from Expendables. Got his little map and guide.
So Dave all walking out on the field. We've got Ivan Christensen, Blake, maybe Matt Kling out there. Yeah, so the big news for Expendables, winning the first round of the NXL
Second
Europe.
round.
Second round of NXL Europe, sorry.
Yeah, they did really well. And they beat the best team in the world, Edmonton Impact, to get there. So you can see Marauders on the screen on the breakout there. And Expendables lose David Hall pretty much off the break, but again Aiden Donald's able to get to that wall straight up in a bit of a commanding position.
So Alistair made it alive to the snake this time. If he could just get around and be able to take out that wall.
Marauders lose Jason Bias from God. And Aiden Donnelly just took. I don't know, did he get him or not? It looks close.
Yeah, put a few shots over his shoulder.
Well, gave him a scare of nothing else.
It seems to be like Marauders just aren't giving enough respect to the wall.
A lot of teams aren't.
Like a lot of guys, just exposing their back to it, and it's such an easy bunker to get to on this field.
Yeah, especially off the break.
So this is what we saw in their first match when they 4-0'd Menace. Marauders had Dave Vasquez playing through the walls. Here he goes launching. Heard Aiden's gun shooting. Aiden launched and they trading out. So
Did they trade or? Yeah, they did. Yep. Yeah. So that was Dave Vasquez. And looks like I think Matty Kling just showed it. Ronnie D's on bumping up to Dorito 2 as well.
So it's a 2-on-2 perhaps now, maybe 3. There goes Alistair Fulton. So Matt Kling playing the snake for Expendables, just taking care of shooting out the 2 guys out of the Dorito side for the Marauders. I know there's a snake corner left for Marauders. And you've got Blake Christensen on the Dorito side for Expendables.
I think it is a 2-on-1, and so it's look at they've got there. Ryan Greenspan
Is it Ryan?
and the snake killer himself.
Is it Ryan Greenspan?
I think so. I think it is.
Nah, it's
No.
Blake.
Oh, it's Blake. Sorry.
Blake Christensen.
Yeah.
He definitely doesn't dive like Ryan Greenspan does. This is a smart play from Expendables, is taking their time. Bit of a silly play from Marauders. They're going from standing up on his feet in a nice tall defensive bunker down to one of those baby W's. Not very easy to win on 2-on-1 from there. It is Ryan Greenspan. Sorry, my bad. Just didn't look like him the way he was. He's a very distinct way of playing this game, Ryan.
So we've got here. Who else we got here now? We've got Sean is watching. We've got Sean Squeaker Malatovic. Sean Parsons, hi from Maine. Nick Sergey Golovkov Forbes. Sorry if I just murdered you. Nick Forbes.
Yeah.
Expendables 4-2. Mark Elliot's watching all the way from Canberra. Amanda Beaumont is watching. Susan Bignell saying go Blakey, and Hilly Drinkwater saying go Matty. Yeah, Matty Kling had another hurler game there. Got at least 2, and so we see that big opening between the 2 walls we were talking about yesterday. So the field is kind of busy in the middle, but
No man's land.
But Snake 1 and the 2 Doritos actually are quite often been shooting each other out.
Yeah.
There's that big opening going either way. So There's been a few times when we're sitting here up the top, you go, oh, who shot that snake one out? There's like no one. I mean, it's like, oh, that's right, it's Dorito 3. Dorito 3's just sconned them. So.
Yeah, so thanks everyone for tuning in. Make sure you share it around. Give the page a like as well. And let us know where you're watching from, who you're going for. If this is your first time watching the Super 7s, we'd love to hear from you. We do, things a little bit different down under. We got 15 balls per second.
Kangaroos and frisbees.
Yeah, koalas. Yeah, kookaburras.
Drop bears.
Hoop snakes. Backpackers.
And Eclipse guns. So if anyone wants to buy a Planet Eclipse gun, awesome guns from Planet Eclipse. Have the Planet Eclipse open.
Oh yeah, they are great markers.
They are great markers.
We were just talking about in the break whether I should buy a Ether 2
or a G-Tech.
Or a G-Tech. I'll play a lot of woods ball these days, so just need something a little bit slower.
Yeah, I'm going to be shooting an EMEC at this our bush ball team, man.
Yeah. The EMEC's a nice gun.
Oh, they're awesome. Okay, here's the Marauders on the screen. Big breakout there. Jason Bias goes into the insert, but he got bounced unlucky. And again, you can see they've got Alistair Fulton and Dave Vasquez in that back centre bunker. And Expendables lose a player. So give them credit. The Marauders keep getting the first kill.
Well, I think that's what that double in the back centre is really good for. But then once you've shot the guy, you can't stay there.
Yeah. Oh, and Jason Bias, well done. Bumping across to the little guide bunker, shooting. He shoots at Aidan Donnelly in the face over the wall. That was pretty impressive. As he went in, he shot him.
Yeah, and it was,
And Aidan was propped, waiting for the move across to the snake. So
3-on-5 paintball we have at the moment. The Marauders just sitting back, playing a little bit slower brand of paintball. Just happy to pick away at the Expendables, just chop them up as they move into their guns.
So Ronnie Dizon bumps from the tower. Oh, and they shot at Ryan Greenspan.
So 2 players left now, both the Christensen brothers, Ivan and Blake. Blake in the Doritos, Ivan through the snake.
But Expendables do have like Dorito 4 right now, so they're bumping up quite a bit.
Yeah, so
Dorito
Dave,
4, mate, not Dorito 3.
Dave Vasquez having a couple of issues with his loader. Loader off, barrel off, squeegee in his gun.
Ain't got time for that.
Definitely don't have time when there's just under 4 minutes on the clock and you're 2 points down. So, Marauders really need to kick into gear and just try and smash this point out. If they let too much time click off that
There's only
clock,
3:42 on the clock. I don't know if they realise it's bumped to the... So Expendables have bumped to the corner of the snake corner. And Ronnie Dizon's bumped up now to their Dorito 2 for Marauders.
Like, this is, smart collective paintball from Marauders, but they're running low on time, so...
Yeah, they're down 2.
Next 30 seconds, if they can't grind this point out, they're going to start looking pretty dangerous. So, it sounded like a referee called out, but... Oh, sorry, that was from the field, the other field.
Ref's checking the Marauders snake corner, but he's clean.
Expendables are loving this. This is what they want. Just cross up, guns down, talking to each other. I'm just really surprised, Marauders have the bodies. They can afford to do a bit of a punch move, send a guy up through the middle and make something happen off that confusion. Ronnie Dizon going to move down through that Doritos. Here we go, Blake launching and shooting him out, but not getting any more. So, 4... Yeah, Dave has added some words to Jason there. 3-on-1 paintball now. So, with this time ticking down, we're just over 2 minutes now. So, this is what Expendables want. Every second that ticks off that is a second that they got closer to winning this. We don't have, down in the Super 7s, we do not have overtime points. So
not in prelim games.
If this finishes as a draw, as I said, a 2-all draw, then that's it. It's just they get half a point each for the standings.
The boys just don't know the number. They realise this. Jason needs to be going all the way down the snake now.
1.5 minutes. So real big props to the Expendables guys. They've pretty much wasted almost 2.5 minutes. And he's running out of there. Just as that was going on. So
Who towed it? Why would they towel?
Yeah, I have no
Why
idea
would you
why
towel
Expendables
that?
towel that. Yeah.
Oh. So for those at home, the Expendables would have been better off not toweling, just letting it rack off another 10 or 15 seconds because they're up 2-1, which means they've just got less time to hold off for.
So we had a bunch of people tuning in. So
so we'll go back. Well, here we go. So Ryan, Lucas Friend saying Ryan's keeping the commentators on their toes. Yeah, we don't know who he is. Neil Martin's watching from Queensland. Brandon Foster is loving the 15 BPS. We think it's pretty cool too, mate. Still watching from New Orleans. Wobrew, stay up late for this one. Lol Mike, blow Doc and Carlo a kiss and let them know it's from the Pope.
Doc's not here this weekend, I don't think.
No, Doc is, Doc's down
cool.
there. He's right in front of us, 1-for-1. Talking to
yes.
Yep. Scott Brumby checking in from Launceston Aspire. They came second last weekend, which was awesome.
Yeah,
So
that's cool.
finally Tasmanian teams come up and they've actually
see
come
them
away
up.
with some bling.
They'll be in the Pro Division soon.
Yeah, watch out, Australia. Hillary saying go Thomas. Steve Webb, Planet Eclipse, best guns out. Well, no, what can I say? No argument.
We've got Devon Stutz on the YouTube.
Hey,
tuning
Devon!
in, saying
Hi,
oi.
Devon.
So we've got some people from California. A few people talking about the G-Max and E-Tax.
Tim Summers is from WA saying morning humans. Paul McGlashan's watching.
So Stephen Webb bringing up an interesting point about the Dorito side being a bit underutilised. Well, the problem is that what a lot of people have been doing is taking the wall, and it's a really good bunker just shutting out in Dorito. So while the Doritos is really, really good, a lot of teams have just been playing Overwatch on that and just keeping people out of it. So a few times we've seen 2 and 3 people just getting shot trying to fill.
Yeah, John Sales here saying get an E-Tech and buy a G-Mech mechanical frame for it and you get 2 in the 1. Although for almost the same sort of money, you could buy an Ether 2 and an E-Mech and have 2 guns. We don't want to do both, so we don't have to pull anything apart.
Kyle Bishop tuning in from Biloela in Queensland.
From
Biloela. So we had a few people saying what they thought the scores were. I know I said a 2-all draw, and we're only 1 point away from that.
What did I say?
You said a 3-2 victory to Expendables, I'm pretty sure, or Marauders.
No, Marauders. I said Marauders
okay.
were going to win. I just
cool.
like to be that guy.
Yeah, so big props, Expendables just grinding that point down. I think, Dave said it pretty well to Jason Bias. He let that guy get up and run down Ronnie there. That was a big breaking point for Expendables. I think Marauders
were down that whole point. I think Dave Vasquez had no gas in his gun or something. His gun was not shooting at all.
As soon as that point ended, I'd hear him say, "Yo, someone get me another gun."
Sean Parsons saying a green span Dorito run down the side will be the win for Expendables. Oh, and again, Marauders do manage to shoot out.
Here comes Dave launching.
Oh! Shoots out Aiden in the face, Cyclops him. And now Marauders are finding the whole aggression that they were missing at the very beginning. They're taking the wall, all the pressure now. Ronnie D's on all the way down to Dorito 5.
Here he comes launching down through the Doritos. He's still alive all the way into their Dorito corner.
And just
this is
goes to town. Ronnie D's on.
This is how we saw Marauders beat Expendable. Menace, sorry. Was Dave getting through up into the wall, into their side of the wall, and just taking care of business, and then, helping take that, because the only person shutting down the Dorito side is that wall.
Yep.
Dave's able to take him out, then Ronnie's
just
able
straight
to
over the top,
game.
point blank, pow, take that, right between the eyes. And they have to, because Aidan Donnelly has been doing all the damage early on, every single point for Expendables. He's been the one going in and causing all the havoc.
So here's this replay. So there's Aiden there off the break, and as this is happening, you see on the right of your screen,
and
Dave come in,
goes, pow, take that one, and right between the eyes.
As soon as you see in the background, as soon as that happens, Ronnie reacts and
goes all the
takes
way
off down the field. So that was pretty much their game plan. So we got a few people. We got Brendan Foster tuning in from Canada, Dimitri Perez from North Carolina. Lucas French saying Samwise didn't skip, expectations are high. I have no clue what that means, but Sure.
No, the boys are hoping. Yeah, there's Sam Wise is from Launceston Aspire as well.
Yeah, right.
So you're saying about playing Friday night time? I'd say that's what he's saying. They'll be up there.
I thought it was like some Lord of the Rings.
Sam Wise, yeah. I asked him to take his shoes off because I want to see if he had big hairy feet and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, Sam Wise.
Well, you need him down in Tasmania.
Oh no, I can't. So I take the mickey at them when they come up too. But they got a good sense of humour.
You're from Queensland, so you can't really tell.
Oh, God's country.
And you have a dyed beard.
A dyed beard.
This is the Planet
Devin
Eclipse
sponsored
Open.
me.
This is the Planet Eclipse Open, not the.
Just for
Not
men
the
open.
Yeah, so 45 seconds on the clock here. As we said, there's no overtime point, so it can go to a draw. You know, neither of these teams really look into a draw because draws are what, you know, can be the difference between making it into the finals or not. So the way we do things here, round robin match, so every team plays everybody once. So a lot of paintball getting played over the next 2 days, and then on to finals. And only 4 teams out of the 10 make it through. So
that's right.
Big cuts after.
And the scores are
Sunday.
so close right now that anyone could be in and anyone could be out. In the last 2 Super 7s events, I think there's been like 4 teams vying on average for the final 4th spot. And it really comes down to the last round and sometimes the last match to see who gets in.
So, you know, this could be the difference come Sunday about who makes it or who doesn't. So, conservative breakout again from Marauders, losing
Ronnie D's on, but a big push.
And here we see the big
There's
Doritos.
Greenspan pushing hard down the Doritos.
So Sean Parsons called it earlier, saying the big Dorito push it.
Jason Bias is gone. Again, that was another kill from Greenspan.
30 seconds on the clock as Matt Kling makes it into the snake as well. Here comes Aidan Donnelly launching all the way into their side of the wall, so 5 on 3 now. It's 20 seconds on the clock.
And I think Alistair Fulton, is he right? No, he's still alive. Just blazing the bunker on him.
10 seconds left now.
They lose
5. Here come the last dash for the flag. I think they'll get it. 2. And that's it. Ryan Greenspan gets it.
Oh, with 1 second on the clock. 1 second.
Referees just need to, obviously, because he hung. What? Yeah, so because the play hit the buzzer, they're
Greenspan
going to
is
check him
clean
down,
as a whistle. Look at him.
making sure he's clean.
Jeez, these guys, how they pull those, you know, that 1 second on the clock. Well done. So you can hear the Marauders a bit disappointed. They almost had that. So the win goes through to the Expendables by the closest of games.
So next up after that nail biter, we're going to be seeing Perth Talk for the first time today, taking on Ballistic Unit Ajuwan over from New Zealand.
Looking a bit depressed down there in the pit there, the poor guys from the Marauders. That was a good game.
That's something we hate to see. You never want to see that, a crushed team after they've just been beat in such a close margin. So yeah, we're going to cut to a quick commercial break and we'll be right back to watch the next game.
PaintballShop.com. We have thousands of paintball goggles in stock. And a ton of guns. We have all the gear for social, scenario, and tournament paintball. With over 5,000 different products in stock, we have the biggest selection of gear in the Southern Hemisphere. PaintballShop.com, Australia's paintball superstore. Perth Torque. Perth Torque has been playing since 2011 with its original 5 members. The newly formed Perth Torque team is headed up by captain and coach Dave Matheson. They have also added superstar Thomas Kim of Sacramento DMG to the Sydney roster. The team has also made a 3-year goal to compete in their local MPS tournaments, the Super Sevens in Sydney, and if it allows, NXL and Battlefield events. Here is the Daniel Hares, Dominic Hares, Alan Cole, Cameron Hares, Chris Hennessy, Luke Marcial, Clint McDonald, Damian Sin, and Dave Matheson. Torque being promoted to Division 1 in 2013 saw them as...
Okay, we're back. Perth Torque on your screen there.
And there's the man, the legend, the myth, Dave Matheson, walking off the field.
Yeah, so who's that with the Manchester firm? That's Thomas Kim.
Yeah, Thomas Kim
From DMG.
from Sacramento DMG.
Yeah.
Dedication makes greatness. He's the captain of DMG, the NXL Pro team in the States. And he just came back. He played Prague, I believe, with Manchester firm.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Are they going to be taking on Ballistics Unit down the other side of the field from New Zealand? Yep. Another team under the Ajuan family of teams. One of the 1,000 teams with the Ajuan tag. They look like they're doing it with a non-import, non-US roster. So if you guys are tuning in, we want to hear some. We want to hear some people, some score lines.
yeah, let's get some scores. So who we think's going to win this round? What do you reckon?
Yeah, I really like the Perth Torque guys. I reckon they can
I think with Thomas, I'm going to say it's going to be a close one. I reckon probably 3-2 to Torque.
I reckon 4-1 Perth Torque.
Okay.
Torque really like to play the wall. I watched a few of their games yesterday. 2 to the wall for Ballistics Unit.
It looks like they lose Daniel Hares from Torque. Damian Sin straight into stake 1. Now stake 2.
Ballistics Unit losing a Dorito player, so 4 on 4 paintball
4
now.
and 4, both got the wall.
There's 2 in the wall for Ballistics Unit.
Big Chris Hennessy there at the wall for Torque.
Yeah, it's interesting. They're both on the Dorito side of the wall there for Ballistics Unit. One playing over the top of the wedge, the other playing around the side. I haven't seen stuff like that before.
So right now they're managing to keep Damien, the Ballistics Unit guys have managed to keep Damien pretty much pinned down nice and tight.
This is a battle of the snakes, this game. Not really a lot of people playing through the Doritos. We see the Ballistics Unit player launching around into the can in the 50-yard line.
He's going to come up over the top and Howe in the back. Oh, nicely done. But doesn't live very long.
So is Liam Kyle there, making a big move.
So Damian Kim,
Damian
Sim, coming through. And
that was a good play. So I think what he did there was shoot out his snake corner and then just launch and take out his.
Was it so Damien was one that actually shot the snake corner out?
I think so. Yeah. Or whoever shot him when he saw him walk, he just got up and cleaned the rest of the field up. That was a good heads up play there from Damian Sin.
Well, I said it was good because the Ballistics Unit were actually able to really contain Damien. Because normally when Damien gets in the snake, he just keeps going and going and going, or he dies, one of the two. But they've actually managed to just keep him pinned down in snake 2 for a fair bit.
Well, they did that by having the snake and also having the snake corner. But it looks like on this field the snake corner's set in a little bit, so he doesn't have a good job at showing down. So, yeah, Alice Hennessy wrapping up some Tro's Cruz and TK.
John Hodges. Oh, John Hodges. He's watching the show this morning with some bacon, eggs and coffee.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Me too.
And we had some as well, yeah. Eduardo Sly saying, where's the event? It's in Sydney, Australia. Super Sevens is all held in Sydney, Australia. Paul Ideal's asking, when are we able to buy markers without a license? Well, with the new laws coming through, you'll still need a license, but it won't be a firearms license, mate. But you will need a license.
Is that a federal thing or just
state? New South Wales only.
Yeah, okay.
Perth Barnes is saying 3-1 to Perth. So all right. So he's saying 3-1 to Perth. Rob Lewis is saying, "Come on, talk." Paul Ardil saying 4-3 to Ballistics Unit. Just got a bit of support there from New Zealand. Edward Sly saying in alto. I don't know what that is. Nice start, talk. Janine Hares is obviously one of her boys. Daniel Hares is playing on talk, so she should be supporting talks.
I hope so.
Yeah. And Eduardo saying, "Wow, regards from Argentina." Awesome, thanks for watching. Make sure, Eduardo, you share with all your friends so we can get this free webcast out to everybody.
And remember, if you guys are thinking about maybe wanting to come out and
Come to
throw your hat in
Australia.
the ring and have a crack, remember we do have free entry for
Internationals.
international players. A lot of help to try and bring international players. So that's, like Ballistics Unit you see on your screen there. Do come from another country. They're all the way from New Zealand.
The country of New Zealand.
Yeah, the other state of Australia.
And we just take credit for all the good actors and stuff. He's Australian.
Alright, so Ballistic Unit down 1 point. You see both teams on your screen here from our beautiful SkyTech UAV. High in the sky.
Nice big break up. Both teams to the wall. And Ballistics Unit lose their, I think it's their snake corner runner. Oh, sorry, Talk lose their snake corner runner.
Yeah, both teams favouring the wall quite a lot here, which is good to see.
So Liam Cole there on the screen for Ballistics Unit. Again, dominating on the wall for him. He's had a really good weekend with this, with the wall play. So it's 5-on-4 in favour of Ballistics Unit.
So we see the Talk guy launching. That's Hennessy.
Big run through.
Chris Hennessy going and trading out with the wall, which is exactly what he needs to do.
So now it's 4-on-3. Damien Sin makes it into the snake one for Talk, and Talk counter it.
So that's
that's Alistair Perkins. So we've got Alistair Perkins in the snake for Ballistics Unit, and Damien Sin in the snake for Talk. They're sort of gun battling between each other right now.
it's an easy way to throw your life away.
So
Damien Sin going
does
the
the
inside.
sneaky way to snake 2. Goes around through the inside and back on his gun again.
Yeah, so Damien's playing this snake really well. Aggression in the snake is sort of what seems to be winning out. There's not a lot of shots across field until, like you said, you get into that snake one. A lot of shots coming from that Dorito.
And now he's decided to go look inside now, see what he can hunt on the Dorito side.
Yeah, I see.
And I think he just got a shot. Yep, he does. He takes out the tower.
I saw his headband flapping about in the air, but obviously that was paintballs. Neither of these two teams really respecting the snake, the Doritos quite a lot. They're, sort of playing through the wall and the snake. As Thomas Kim goes up to the wall, and I eat my words as Talk take the Doritos. And that's it. Talk throwing in the towel. Sorry, Ballistic Unit throwing in the towel there.
Big point there by Talk.
Yeah, it's something that I've seen both these teams do, and it's not the way to play the wall, very undisciplined. You see the guys go there, they'll watch the snake for 10 seconds, they'll switch over the top for 10 seconds, watch the Dorito for 10 seconds. If you got to go to the wall, you need to shut something down. Because all they're doing is they look at the snake, when they look away, the guy fills the snake. They watch the Doritos, when they look away, the guy fills the Doritos. And And
that's where the communication comes in too. If you're in the tower on the Dorito side, or even Dorito 1 or 2, and you hear Snake 1, and you're playing a team like Talk with Damien Sin, or Expendables with Matty Kling, or even Crisis with Chris Austin, you just know, if they say Snake 1, right, you just have to be mindful now that for the next 15-20 seconds, it's going to be Snake 2 or Snake 3 straight away.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And you've got to be mindful of that paint coming in from the side.
Yeah, well,
a lot of these guys are getting shot out by the Snake 2 and 3, and they're not tucked in, they're not protected.
Well, it's people not respecting the snake.
Yeah, that's what I mean, they're not respecting the snake. So
let's, we'll jump to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back. So we're back. Good talk.
Yeah, Alice Hennessy saying, Damien Sim, little legend. Yes, he is. He's a legend in the snake. Tony On from WA saying, morning. Jason Barnes has lasted longer than I thought it would. We've got a nice close game. So it's 2-1 to Torque right now. And we've got still 5 alive. It's a bit more, much stronger push by Ballistic Shooter. This is what they need to be doing. Matho's at the wall.
Dodges a paintball.
Cyclops is him, yep.
Guy in the head.
Yeah.
Must be really, just, Matthew's
And Dave just waiting for the snake to move.
And he'll get him now when he comes knock. No. That's the problem with the wall. Like, you can't really do a good job at shutting down the snake. I've watched guys just move into the snake a number of times against the wall. And now we see Matho undisciplined, looks away. And he shoots 2, Thomas Kim and Matho in the back.
It's both of them.
So really good play there from Alistair Perkins. Doing as we were just talking about in that break, getting the snake, head down, going straight to 2 or 3. Putting shots across the field. So maybe just one player left per talk.
Bit of a tragedy. That was really well played by Dave, and he just looked away the wrong
This is
time.
going to be the tough gap. Just getting past this little gap here. And there's somewhere with some cover. You can see all the paint streaming there.
Yeah, he knows he's there too.
From the Dorito corner.
So this is where is anyone still in the snake corner? Oh yeah, no, there is.
Someone talking.
Yeah, there is. So they've got both corners right now, steak corner and Dorito corner for penalty on Torque.
Yeah, okay, so
The
that's it.
snake corner had a hit on him somewhere apparently.
Easy way to wrap up a point is get yourself a penalty.
Oh, sorry, that's my bad. So now it's 2-1. It's not 2. It was 2-0 before.
Yeah, 2-0.
Now it's 2-1.
2-1 to Ballistic Unit. So it's good to see Christian Albanese out here. I see a lot of that guy on Facebook.
2-1 to Torque?
2-1 to Torque. Yeah,
2-1 to Torque.
Cool, guys.
Yeah, that Christian Albanese, like I see him around a lot, but haven't seen him in Sydney for a while, so it's good to see him back out here. He's a great guy.
Alice is saying, I'm waiting for Perth Torque to win so I can go to Kmart. I don't know, is that what people in WA do when their team wins? They go to Kmart.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's all right. I had the best parties.
So this event's also sponsored by Pantene hair dyes.
Just for men?
Yeah, just for men. If you're feeling a little bit grey, you need a little top up. We've got brown, colour brown 52 here on show. With
As modelled by... Actually, looks really grey. Doesn't look very black.
didn't do a very good job
I must know why. Yeah, I used the texture and I just washed down in water.
I think we've got a marker here. We can. Let me just fix up those grades.
There's the one with the little gay mustache.
Hey man, I get paid.
Oh,
This is how I get paid.
You get paid by mustache.
Who wants a mustache ride? So yeah, Ballistic Unit winning that next point. A couple of people tuning in. Mike's gonna talk about that.
Oh yeah, Jason Barnes, Unit Snake Guy ruled that game. Great job.
That was Alistair Perkins.
Yep, he did. I think they're starting to. I think Ballistic Unit is starting to discover the joys of the wall.
Oh yeah. Well, they've played it a lot, but it's them being disciplined. They've been playing it, but just switching side.
But a lot of their points they've been not playing it. So Gavin Andrews from WA is watching. Cool. Alice Hennessy, serious parking is great today. Yeah. So here we go, back to the wall. But Ballistic Unit do lose their Dorito runner off the break. So it's 5-on-4. They've got Dave Matson in the wall as well. So it's wall on wall right now. And Liam Kyle for Ballistic Unit.
Yeah, he was the one that got the Cyclops from Matho last time.
Yep. So here we go. David Sims in the snake.
All the way to snake 3.
Matho goes. I don't know who shot Dave. And Torque lose. Oh no, that's Ballistic Unit, isn't it?
They lose a player from the Dorito side.
They lose Daniel Hayes. And then Ballistic Unit lose a player as well.
Damien Sin just cleaning up in the snake, shooting out Thomas Kidd. 2 players left alive now for Ballistic Unit. Well, I think 3 left for Perth Torque. 2 on the back row, 1 in the snake. Liam Kyle just playing it slow in the wall there. I don't think he knows the snake's there, so this is a real good shot. Damien Sin just needs to look inside. And
Freebie!
Yosel looks across the street, gets a free kill.
Disappointing for Liam. He had to sort of bump wide because they'd lost all the side. But
Well, actually, you know, from walking the field earlier today, I really think the wall's a better spot to shut down the Doritos. So it's a little bit silly that
it is, but you do still need to leave. So that's another point to talk. So 3-1 now, eh? Tim Summers says that's not a bid. Hey, listen, mate. He's down turbo. But Zach says he thinks my bid looks amazing. See, that's a bromance there. And that's coming from a stylish man. Come on, Zach is a stylish man. He knows what he's talking about.
Maybe he's old though.
I'd put him in a ring with you any day, mate. You can bring a few friends and everything.
Hey, Mike, I'll just do your trick, finger in the bum.
Jacquin Bruno says, "Go Sports better. Take some notes, lol." But they can't use the finger in the bum thing. But we've got a patent on that. That's Australian. But that's our bunch of people don't know. That's how we say hello in Australia. Joshua Longhaul saying, "Morning boys, good to see the best is playing, i.e. talk. Woo, big call." I'm gonna give a couple of likes on that.
We're going to bump these numbers up. These are rookie numbers. You guys need to share this post, share the video around. We need to, we need to get this this video out there. Share it on as many pages as we can. So all you guys tuning in from America, we had a few people from the UK. I know it's quite late in the UK now. So yeah, if you're watching, just make sure you share it around.
I'll be alright because all the pubs shut in the UK about 10 o'clock, right? So we'll be home now.
Yeah.
They ring the bell.
Counting their knives.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're looking at Perth Talk with a 2-point lead in this match, 3-1. So yeah, it's not first to 4 points, it's the first to a 4-point lead. We'll bring in that mercy rule. And I'll take this. So I did call a 4-1 victory to Talk. So we'll see. We'll jump to a quick commercial while these guys are getting ready, and we'll be right back. Back looking at Talk on your screen there. We got Alec Cole there on your screen, Damien Sin as well, Thomas Kim from Sacramento DMG, the captain of Sacramento DMG, helping these guys out this weekend, and the others, Chris Hennessy and somebody else on the far side. I couldn't get his number. So yeah, Talk looking to increase their lead. Ballistic Unit's having some moments in this game, really favouring the wall. Looking like they're trying to make something happen on the Dorito side, but Alistair Perkins trying to go to the snake off the break, getting shot out for Ballistic Unit. So 5-on-4 now. Ballistic Unit, looking to try and make something happen. Talk playing a little bit more defensive in this game. I think they know they've got the lead, just letting a bit of time tick off, waiting for Ballistic Unit to come to them. So here we see Ballistic Unit making the stream down through the Doritos. So this is something they haven't really been doing in the earlier points. Yeah, and you see their wall guy just back and forth, always back and forth, never really committing to a side. As a Talk player getting shot out there, so 4-on-4 paintball now. A lot of pressure being put on the Talk players through the Doritos from Ballistic Unit. Danielson making a big move into the snake, getting shot out. Not knowing Ballistic Unit, wall player, Liam Kyle playing Overwatch. Shooting him out there, so 3-on-3 paintball now. Talk just chilling in the back row. Liam Kyle launching, getting shot out now. It's a big game of attrition here. every team throwing a body. As soon as someone gets shot out, they lose a player. Thomas Kim holding it down the back row there on your screen for Perth Talk. Shooting out Ballistics Unit Snake player, so only one player left alive now. 2-on-1. A very back and forth point, this one. Ballistics Unit with some, really strong early through the Doritos there. But, just not being able to close that one out. Thomas Kim doing a good job on defense there. And joining me, I have Ryan Greenspan.
How we doing?
Yeah, good. How have you been doing? Had a few good points that last one.
All right, yeah.
The Doritos.
Yeah.
1 second left.
It was a close one. It's tied up. We had to kind of try to get that point back from the last one they scored.
So you guys looking red hot. You've only lost one point. This weekend, sorry.
Yeah. We lost the one match yesterday. We won a 4-0 game, lost 0-4, and then won 4-0. So, actually, what did we play 4 yesterday? I forget. This morning, the Marauders guys had time. They had that warm-up game. They had the first match of the day, so they were kind of coming out a little warm. We went up on them 2-0, and still kind of can let those other 2 points slide right there, which is kind of a bummer. I hate doing that, especially because there was that one really long point that they scored, and then they came back with that quick one, so we just had to answer back.
Yeah, that's, it was a really good job to the boys holding. It was like 2.5 minutes. They held a 4-on-2.
4-on-2. I know. So that was kind of my fault on that one too. I shouldn't have died when we were down on those bodies, but made up for it at the end.
So some people tuning in. We've got John Saywell saying, "Hey Ryan, good job."
Thanks, John.
Janine Hez saying, "Good job, Thomas." Yeah, Thomas Kim doing a really good job that last point for Perth Talk. So Talk 1 point away from that mercy rule. Enacting that mercy rule and getting the win. So if you are tuning in, we do have Ryan Greenspan of Dynasty fame / Expendables.
It's mainly Expendables fame at this point because we just won the event out there in Prague last weekend and beat Impact. So we'll take the Expendables ticket right now. Yeah. We're seeing to do a little bit hotter in the red right now.
So he's going to be joining us for the next couple of games. You can hang around for a couple of games.
Yeah. I actually came up here to look at the schedule anyway, so I figured I'd kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah, you've got one match after this, and then you got. I was always thinking you're playing with SWAT, so you got a few games till you're up, about 5 games till you're up.
Yeah, so I'll be up here for a minute.
So if you got any questions for Ryan while he's here, ask away on the chat.
Morning, Tommy. The ballistics unit player running up the center with a gun off. I don't know what he is. I don't know why he's so upset about that. Like, it seemed like a pretty bang play right there.
Yeah, the referees were even telling him to stay in.
Oh, the referees were telling him to stay in?
Yeah, they're saying stay.
Oh, no way.
They walked out, so. It's always hard not having a referee. The referees don't have radios that don't do here, so.
I mean, it looked like Matho knew he was in there, no?
Well, yeah, but he got shot coming around.
Oh, he did?
Yeah,
okay.
He got a couple of shots on his head as he stepped around.
Yeah, I've seen Matho do a couple wild plays like that, but hey, good on him for getting up in that center and making some plays happen, though.
Well, as all that dust settles, 1 player left alive for Ballistics Unit in the snake corner. It looked like 2 left alive now for Talk. So that was a really big, this is one of those games where it all sort of happens on the break, a lot of confusion.
Right. Well, Ballistics Unit was up on the snake, and I just don't understand why he didn't look inside. He kind of tried to wrap the tape and just got worked. So.
Yeah, it seemed like, both sides that I've watched in that match showing a little bit of lack of discipline. We're seeing the guys play the wall, getting a bit antsy, going side to side, and just letting, they're supposed to be stopping the Doritos, switching and letting the Dorito guy fill. And same with the snake, the guys are in the snake, not really looking across field, and when they should be pushing, they're just sitting back. So
that's the, I guess, that happens a lot for the guy in the wall. They get really antsy and they're thinking they're not doing something when they are, and oftentimes the wall that can cut down one of the 2 sides of the field. You should kind of stick to one job because as you switch back and forth, the players behind you tend to pick up whatever slack you left off. Yeah. But if you're doing it back and forth, there's no way for them to really kind of know what you're going to do. So it ends up leaving more gaps than it does fill.
And your team, Aiden Donnelly, doing a really good job there. Waited. It was a good minute and a half. He just sat there, waited, and then shot 2 guys as they tried to fill through.
Oh,
so
yeah, absolutely. That was a
needed to do.
huge point for him, and that was like pretty much one of the swing points we had, because that could have gone any way. As a matter of fact, I believe the Marauders had the dominance on us, and they were in a better position than we
Yeah,
were. And then
that was pretty much what broke that game.
Aiden
open.
just kind of cruised over and just dinked him out.
So as that game's over, we see Perth Talk taking down Ballistics Unit. We're going to cut to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back to watch our next match.
Alright, here we are, looking at Crisis on your screen, getting ready to take on Explicit. I believe Explicit did lose one.
Yeah,
you
they
were saying,
were
to
undefeated
Raw.
yesterday, and then this morning losing to Raw.
Yeah, and Crisis is undefeated, putting them kind of...
Yeah,
they're undefeated, right?
Crisis, they drew a game with Eskimo Brothers yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. But I believe they're still in the top spot.
Well, now they will be, yeah.
They will be,
Just, having Explicit lost a match. Crisis will be in the top spot. If they can win this, if Explicit can get this, it'll bump them back
Sure.
even. So, as we always like to do before a big match like this, we want to hear everyone's score lines, who you think is going to win. Are you going for Crisis or the hometown boys, Explicit? Explicit are doing it with a little bit of a skeleton crew.
Running with 5 bodies. That's tough. At least it's not too hot out here. I think we kind of talked about it yesterday. As the weekend draws out and the games get a little longer, they're gonna start to get fatigued a little bit.
Explicit did have.
Oh, they got a 6th guy.
Cam Bauer rock up this morning to help them out.
Okay.
Must have to work or something. But I did hear that apparently Aaron is playing with a bit of a niggling injury or something. So I'm not sure how true that is.
Bummer.
Sources unconfirmed. So let us know who you're going for and what you think the scoreline is going to be. Ryan, do you have any predictions?
I think Crisis is going to take it. Honestly, those guys are playing pretty well. They've been playing pretty well for the last year or so.
It just sort of depends on the game. Explicit's really good at playing those long drawn out points and pulling out games where they're down on bodies, but having, I missed a lot of games yesterday, but having watched them play this morning, I really think Crisis is going to be the one to win this. I'm going to call, I say it's going to be a low score, so I'm going to say a 3-2 win to Crisis.
Okay. Oh, that close, huh?
Yeah. I reckon it's going to be tight. Some long points.
I'll give him. I'll take the over. I'll take him Crisis with a bigger point spread.
Okay, sure.
And what will that be?
I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give my boy Marcelo 2 points.
You guys need to get a bit of practice gambling, because that's going to be hopefully legalized soon. You're going to be
sports betting, I believe, is legal now, right?
Yeah, cool.
I like that you know more than I do. So here we go, 5-on-5 breakout. Ref's running in to check the Explicit player in the tower and pulling him out. So it is a 5-on-4 right now.
And that's Crisis. We're watching Carl Simpson playing the wall there for. Carl Simpson playing the wall for Crisis and launching now as he sees the second body drop, going and trading out with the wall. So we saw that in the first game. He likes to play over the top and just shut down the Dorito side.
He is a tall guy, so it is a 4-on-1 right now.
Wow.
As Crisis is just rolling them up. Just the Dorito tower, or back left only. Okay. And you're looking at a 4-on-1 right now. Play with just that tower guy closing out right there. So 1 point lead. That was a quick one.
Everyone so far on the chat going for Crisis.
Yeah. 3-2, 3-1, 4-3. 4-0, huh?
That's Hunter. He's got to go.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so as we saw Ben Simpson or Carl Simpson, I wasn't sure which one it was, playing through the wall there, just shutting down that Dorito side. We've seen a few teams picking up on that. Obviously Aiden, he's switching more to the snake side, shutting that down. So one thing while you're here, I was going to ask you, how easy is it to shoot those two insert bunkers under the snake off the break? Because I've seen a lot of people getting shot going there, but when I walked it this morning, it didn't look like there was a lot of lanes.
Yeah, so the insert bunker into the snake, the one that's all yellow from our point of view right here, which we call the God bunker, that one's actually pretty easy to shoot. Obviously, if you know the guy's going to go there. The same lane that hits the corner hits that guy. And you can shoot from the snake back center temple.
Yep.
The first insert bunker is actually tough to shoot. The only way you can shoot him is you have to sit directly in the center, or if the guy goes in there sloppy. So the guys that you're seeing getting shot out of that thing are kind of running and shooting into it, because you can do that. The tall cake, these pins kind of block out a lot of the lanes to that, so a lot of guys are kind of running in there, not lazy, but they're going in their heads up with their guns up, shooting the whole way.
Yep.
And paint can drop in there.
Okay, yeah.
Especially...
I was wondering,
especially if someone's running to the snake corner, running and shooting. That's how you can shoot that first mini race, or just paint randomly coming over the top. That's how guys are getting shot. If you run and dive into that thing, or you run pretty quick, you're probably not going to get shot. The only way to shoot that guy heads running into it is if you sit dead center in the center of the field, with no kind of the blind spot in between the two temples. So
yeah, I've watched so many people get shot going there, and I just could not understand how that was happening. Because I saw the same. I only saw these two tiny little windows.
Yeah, it's tough. So the guys that are getting shot are kind of going in they're big. So
you
kind of watch with 4 seconds. These guys are just lining up right here, which
looks like Mick Jones is packed. I thought he was going to lose his harness.
So let's see. Explicit taking all 5 backs, and Crisis making all 5 of their spots as well. So it's a 5-on-5 game. Crisis owns the wall right now, looking snake way. And Explicit taking the snake.
Yeah,
now, the snake, I know we talked about it a lot. People have seen players play it. Matty Kling's playing it really well, but you can crawl all the way down the snake without anybody seeing it. Except for the only guy I can see is Snake 1. So the best way to stop the snake is to be in the snake with the guy.
And the other thing, Mike brought it up earlier, was that how easy it is to be shot out of the snake from the Doritos, because that big open, a lot of people are snoozing on that.
Yes, absolutely. And what you need to do, and Explicit shooting out the snake 1 player. So as long as he stays low, he needs to get around the corner, and you can see right here on your screen, if he gets into snake 3, so right here the wall and the snake can't see each other, but if he crawls low around to snake 3, that's when he gets the kill. So he needs to get on his belly though in order to do that. Oh, but right here he's going to get shot in the back maybe from that Dorito 3 guy. Oh, Dorito's dead, and Crisis losing 2 more bodies right there. So I believe it is a 4-on-2, or 4-on-2 right now. So that move that he just did where he kind of went wide, you see how sloppy he is in that thing. You want to crawl around the snake. You don't want to go. We had a couple kind of close points because of that. But never count Marcelo out, even though it is a 5-on-1.
Never 3-on-1.
It's a 3-on-1.
3-on-1 with Marcelo.
Okay. And they don't really know where Marcelo is. So it's a 3-on-1. I've seen Marcelo win these things time and time again.
I'm not sure if he knows the snake's there. Well, the snake switched right at the wrong time. So he shoots another guy out, so it's 2-on-1 now, and they're both on the snake side.
So it's a 2-on-1.
Yes,
Marcelo is just wheeling and dealing out here, as he always does. I really hope he wins this one.
Yeah, and
I mean,
the explicit guys are both in the snake corners. Oh, and he gets shot.
He gets shot, but he got shot making a move for it.
Yeah, that was...
This explicit player should have closed that game out so much sooner. I believe Marcelo might have had some gun issues right now.
Yes.
Breaking paint in that CS1 of his.
Sounded a bit choppy.
A little soupy. Yeah. And just so you guys know, it is a little chilly out here. I can see you're kind of cold up here in the booth.
I was not prepared.
Not prepared. Neither was I. First day of winter was yesterday, so we're on day 2 of winter, and it is not disappointing. Well, it is a disappointing, but for those of you who like the cold, it's not a disappointment. We got our technician, our producer is over here bundled up. Looks like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man right now in his big winter coat. And we're up here freezing.
We got some people tuning in. Wade Graham saying congrats to the Expendables on the Prague win.
Thank you, Wade.
7, so thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Nice spice. snake player,
Brett Dalton
would
loves
like
this.
to dive in.
I'd like to dive in.
We are in Sydney, Australia. If you can just jump on a plane or jump on a bus, depending on where you are. And
Yeah,
go down and play.
just jump on a plane, hop on over. Yeah, let's see. I left on Wednesday and I came straight in, landed, played paintball. So I had about an 18-hour commute to the field. I jumped on a plane, cruised right in, played, got on the field, was out there playing paintball at noon.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, it was super fun. Just jump on a plane. It's really easy, really easy, really easy. Especially if you're in Prague the day before. A world away.
So we're going to 1-1 draw in our hands?
Yeah. So, yeah, we actually need to fix that score. It's a 1-1 score. As you look on the... We're off by 1 on there. Crisis and Explicit are tied. 9 minutes left in the match. Actually, it's 7:50 left in the match. Okay. I told you, it's cold out here, man. Our fingers are getting a little... Keyboard fingers are getting a little stiff over there.
Let me just rug them up.
So, we got a lot of people still voting on Crisis for the win. I still think they're going to be able to take it, especially at that last point, you know. I know that that Explicit did win that point, but it was really sloppy. I believe it was a 4-on-3 or a 4-on-2, or maybe even a 5-on-3, and it came down to that 2-on-1 with Marcelo being able to fill from the snake corner all the way over to the Dorito side, shooting the Dorito player out, and then almost winning a 2-on-1.
And the main thing that put Crisis in that position was, I think, it was somebody up on the snake side, shot 2 guys in a row just trying to fill through the Dorito.
Yeah,
so
that would be Mr. Marcelo Margot.
No, I mean Explicit was doing that
okay.
to Perth Crisis. That's what put them in
Yes,
that
okay,
deficit.
I see what you're saying.
And then, Marcelo was able to drag them back out of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it could have been the snake corner, just looking in. Which, you know, he had a snake player. Probably shouldn't have been doing that, but he got 2 kills, so...
So, 5 guys breaking out each side. Crisis taking the center wall off the break. And Explicit getting a bouncer. Moving into the snake insert bunker, but it looks like it's a 5-on-5 breakout. Both teams taking the corners. Explicit looking for a check right here, number 12. Phillips on your screen. Getting shot. Oh, Marcelo Margot getting shot out. Both of them getting shot out of those 2 back center bunkers. Not looking great for Crisis right now. This is definitely a scary scenario to be in if you're in Perth Crisis without Marcelo Margot on the field and you're playing a 5-on-3.
This is where we see Cam again taking the snake Cam boy out. So he's the new player that Explicit picked up. They didn't play yesterday.
That explains how he's playing in the snake, and he's kind of unsure as to how to play it.
Yeah, so
the move is, for those of you guys we were talking about yesterday when I was up here with Ringos, is you guys got to do your homework. If you're going to play this field, this layout, watch some games on it. You know, you should have been watching the webcast yesterday. You should have watched the webcast from the event last weekend in Prague. I know we have a lot of breakdowns that are free on the BKI.com, BKIPaintball.com site that breaks down these types of field layouts and explains, like, hey, stuffs them.
That's Aaron McCauley.
Aaron McCauley getting a 2-pack right here, and they're going to finish it off with a nice 3-pack, running up the center. Huge play. Right there by Aaron McCauley.
Yeah, breaking it open, shooting 3 guys out.
But like what I'm saying is, if you're going to come into the event and you're going to be cold and you don't really know, and your position is to play the snake side, you should definitely watch some other teams playing and realize, okay, should I crawl down the snake? Especially if, you know, here we go as an instant replay. I'll come back to that topic in a second as he runs to the center and boom, little hip shot right there. Checks off the corner, shoots to the Dorito corner. Make sure he's out, and then boom, nice 3-pack right up the center.
Yeah, that was a great move.
To set it home right there. And those guys are definitely feeling that. Let's watch.
We live in a great age where we have all this technology and information out there. It's free to watch.
The tools are here. You just got to do your homework, you know. And I think that once you get a lock on how to play the snake a little better, he could have definitely closed out. At least closed. And I know they won the last 2 points, but he could have closed it out a little bit better.
Well,
just kind of knowing what he's doing.
Just because you win doesn't mean you couldn't win better.
Right, exactly. that is absolutely right. That's absolutely right. You know, you don't want to go to sleep on these guys, and you want to really push it on them.
Because and we've seen it like time and time again. You know, with paintball, it's just one of those sports where everything can be going your way, and then just like that, all of a sudden, 2 things just you flip the coin. Those 70% chance things can sometimes not work, and then next thing you know, you're staring down the barrel of a loss. So you got to you just have to do everything even though, yeah, sometimes that can be the right
Right.
or the wrong way, and it can still work. You should really know.
Yeah, you
the
want
right
to keep
way
the
all
pressure on.
time.
I mean, last weekend was a perfect example. We were up on Impact 5-1, and they came back and almost, they almost did it. We had a really long point that sealed the deal, but we won 5-4. Also, two matches prior to that, we were playing the Russians and we were down, and we came back and beat them 6-4.
Yeah, and that's
or 6-5 rather.
just digging deep and doing that percentage paintball, just playing smart and aggressive.
Knowing what you're doing and really keeping the pressure on those guys. So, looks like 5-on-5, really shallow breakout for the Explicit crew right here. It's 5-on-5. Crisis taking the insert bunker to the Snake. Explicit, both in that doubled up in that back center spot. That is not a comfortable place to be in when the pressure keeps coming on. But Explicit is coming down that Dorito side, making moves over there, and this is kind of definitely can help out. Like I said, keeping that pressure on. Explicit definitely should think about getting out of that back center because they're doubled up. But Crisis on your screen right here, also up in that Dorito side, Dorito 2. Still 5-on-5 breakout. It's 2-1, 5.5 minutes coming up here in the match. And Crisis taking the Snake right now.
So we'll see Chris hopefully play the way that you should be playing.
Yeah, and so you can see from our vantage point, he's crawling straight down the Snake. Ooh! Almost catches one from the wall player. And the wall player for Explicit playing really tight on that side over there, protecting himself from the Snake. And this is the point in time when Explicit needs to start thinking about filling out on the Snake side, try to plug the gap. Ooh.
Eating up, shooting two guys out. Macaulay trying to go around the wall and also block it from the back row, getting shot out. But just like that, losing two players. Chris Austin rounding the Snake 3 now.
Yeah, and when he gets here, he's going to be able to get a shot on the Dorito 2 player.
Backs and backs. Shoots out the tower. Here comes Cam Bauer into the Snake.
But he's not playing very tight, and he has his back turned. So no one really knows he's in there. You can see on our screen right here how close they are. But if he... Ooh, and gets the Snake. There we go.
So
maybe catching a bouncer.
It looks like Crisis have 3 players or 2?
Crisis has, I think, 3 or 4.
There's one in the Doritos.
Yeah, there's one up in the wall. There's one in the wall. Oh, Crisis losing another body. Crisis losing the wall player right there. So I believe, Marcelo Margot and Snake 1. Crisis and Explicit might be matched up 2-on-2 right here is all I can see. I know there's a player on the Dorito side, and Marcelo Margot and Snake 1. You can see on your screen posted down the tape. Who's going to definitely get him out right there.
Try to go heads against.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
No. And it was kind of a lazy move by their Snake player. Just, ooh, look at this. Now it's a 1-on-1 right now. Marcelo Margot and the Snake. And who's that player for?
I think it's Jake Baxter. So not really going for the buzzer. He's backing up, trying to split the field and protect his buzzer.
I can hear him breaking paint. He's having some gun issues. I can hear it. Marcelo, he's eluded Marcelo a couple times. Marcelo lost him, but now I think Marcelo's honed in on him, figured out where he is. You're gonna see Marcelo kind of try to get out of this Snake spot. You don't really want to be fighting from this position, but Baxter over here definitely has the advantage being in the Doritos. However, the disadvantage by playing against Marcelo Margot. You see Marcelo get low and come around the corner here to change up his angles and positioning. So it's really hard to see each other across the field because of all these pins that are in the center. On the Snake side, you have that 50 can, or both of those 50 cans, and then 3 little pins right there. So you're going to see Marcelo try to find a little position that he can thread the needle. Boop, and get a shot right there.
The other good thing both players are doing the whole time they're playing is being able to protect their own buzzer.
Oh, and he gets Marcelo got in the loader with a hook ball right in the goggles, actually. Making it a 3-on-1. Wow.
Yeah, that was
3-on-1 upset right here.
That was, Marcelo played it smart, backing up, and then a quick run all the way down the Snake to try and put him off. But yeah, just one of those unlucky things.
Yeah, and where he was kind of totally exposed, and so if he didn't hit that first shot, then obviously he's really overly exposed. So
A few people tuning in. We had a question from Reese Slocum earlier. He was saying, Ryan, who's the player people should be looking out for coming up the ranks? So I was just wondering if he's talking about US player, European player, or Australian player.
Well, I know he's not really coming up the ranks. He's already kind of made his way up there. But Matty Kling on the Expendables right now is definitely looking like a top contender to be able to make a move onto definitely could compete on the US pro scale. Obviously,
him play.
He played every point against Impact last weekend and was definitely doing damage. If you guys are Go Sports members, you can go back and watch our Impact versus Expendables match last weekend. And he played the majority of the points. I think he only had one little hiccup halfway through the prelims, but other than that,
watching him go toe to toe with Alex Bowman, Impact, and putting it on him a couple of times as well.
Absolutely, saving some big games, pulled out some big points for us. Other than that, out here, the skill level is pretty consistent out here. We get some guys that are definitely shining. Some of the Perth Crisis guys are definitely shining. Thomas Hopkins, I've seen a lot of, and I know I'm kind of favoring the Expendables guys because I play with them a lot more. But Thomas Hopkins has shown huge improvement from last season.
Yeah, it's been fun to watch him progress through the game.
And for a lot of you guys, we're gonna kind of tease it here throughout the day and everything. But the BKI stuff, a lot of the guys are members of that, and it's kind of heaps of content on there, online content for people to kind of check out. And I know that doing clinics with pro players is not as regular out here as it is in the U.S., so it's a good way to connect with us and be able to play some plays. Oh, but Crisis making a move all the way into the snake off the break, maybe taking a bouncer in the leg, and wait a minute, getting checked out on his leg, and he's called clean. That's a huge move. But also taking a big bite on that Dorito side is Perth Crisis losing the first guy on that inside Dorito one. But it looks like Explicit. Who is this? That's Crisis in the other team's wall. So big all-in play. Snake one gets his first kill. Here we go. Nick Lynn. You can hear Marcelo saying go all the way, go all the way. You're looking at Perth Crisis in the Explicit team's wall.
Yeah, I think
Perth Crisis taking Dorito 3.
Either Ben or Carl Simpson.
Okay.
Shooting out another player.
Ooh, but
another
Snake player getting shot out. But two Explicit players walking off also, so it's a 3-on-2 right now. It's a 3-on-2. Crisis up in Dorito 3. Up in their wall. Up in their tower. Marcelo Margot coming through. And we're watching a big move.
So that was a really smart, good even press by Crisis. They were all, everyone moved together. They saw the other guys move up, and they didn't let anyone go by themselves.
Yeah.
And look at Chris Austin just shooting Ben Simpson in the back of the head there.
One thing that could have been learned on that one from Explicit is the guys that are in those snake side, these mini race bunkers, they're huge fortresses. You need to be in those spots and be alive and just know how to stay alive in them. You can't let the guy come down the Dorito side and shoot you in the back.
Yeah.
Especially at a point like that.
Of the race bunkers, that further back race bunker, that's a really good spot to actually slow down the Dorito.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I found myself in that Dorito side quite a bit last weekend, and I just couldn't get past that. There's a huge gap over there. And as a matter of fact, the last match we played against the Marauders, just a couple matches ago, if one of them had been there looking that way, I wouldn't have been able to come down the Dorito side. I mean, they just didn't have a guy there.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of people are playing those two middle Aztecs for the good shots that they have off the break, but they're not really.
Yeah, those middle Aztecs are.
But they're not moving out of there quick enough.
Right, exactly. Yeah. That is exactly true. And I have to remind our guys to get out of those things because they're not very good. You can't really stop much, and they're really exposed from the outside. So everybody can shoot into those center spots. So this will be interesting here. I want to see some people out here who are watching right now on the webcast to predict this last point. This field specifically plays very well to fast points and teams that are poised to make those big moves. As you saw our last point, we scored like a 30-something, 34 seconds. We scored some points against Russians last weekend. Impact scored a 27-second point against us. A couple, and then another 40-second point. Like, you can do it. How it's done, up the center, down the Doritos, and in the snake, you can really attack on all three fronts right there.
Yeah, well, it's one of those fields where if you go up the middle and you pick the right way and things go your way, you can get in their side of the field.
Yeah. So do we have any predictions for this 1 minute and 7 second point? Here we go. This is about to break out. 1 second on the clock, and Explicit taking heavy up the center right now. All 5 guys making their spots. Ooh!
Oh, just missed the Dorito guy.
What is he doing?
Yeah.
Oh my God! He had so 2 players. Oh, 2 players walking off. 3 players walking off for Crisis right now. 3 players walking off for Crisis. Oh, 4 players walking off for Crisis. This is not looking good for them right now. Kill 4 and Explicit putting the nail in the hammer right there. Crisis forcing Crisis to throw the towel in, going down 2 points. So I really like that game plan by Explicit running to their wall off the break.
And well, sorry to cut you off there. Just like being down on time like that and up on points, usually people are expecting you to sit back and wait.
Yeah, exactly.
They took it to them. Mm-hmm. We'll just jump to a quick commercial break and we'll be back for the last 40 seconds of this match.
Back in the home pit, looking at Crisis on your screen, down by 2 points. 40 seconds on the clock. This is not looking good for them. Unless Explicit gets a major, it's going to be really difficult to score 2 points in under 40 seconds. Now, you can definitely score, I know for a fact you can score a 34-second point, because we just did one. I know for a fact you can score a 27-second point, because Impact did that to us last weekend. But 2 back-to-back and under 40 is... Unless, like I said, there's a major penalty on Explicit, that is going to be a very, very tough order to fill. So,
what's the biggest point you've ever seen?
Ever? I think there was, back in the day, there was probably like a 17-second point, something like that. Some quick, like maybe like a minor or something like that with some good shots off the break. I think we've scored some really quick ones. We've had a good history against Infamous coming back, Russians coming back and getting some fast points. So here we go on your screen. Marcelo Margot is not even in the game. A bit of a quick break right there. That is not going to help there. Oh, but Explicit losing a body. Taking Snake 1 is Perth Crisis. It is a 4-on-4. Oh. Look at this right here. 25-second point. And Crisis getting into Snake 3 right here. And coming down that Dorito side. Crisis is behind them on the Dorito side.
15 seconds.
But not going to be able to get this. Maybe scoring this point right here. Oh, and Explicit still has a body in that corner.
Don't get a major.
No, that's a minor. Getting a minor there at the end. Explicit able to hold it off.
Yeah, and that was Mike Jones, captain for Mick Jones, captain for Explicit there in that corner. He's always the last guy left alive on that team.
So Crisis is going to be a little bummed right there. And their first loss, so they have a loss and a tie.
Yeah, and that puts Explicit back in the lead.
Wow, Explicit coming in with the Skeleton Crew.
So,
Sydney SWAT. Sydney SWAT was founded in 1991 in Sydney, Australia. There are 8 players on their roster for the 2018 season. Sydney SWAT shoot the latest Planet Eclipse CS2 LV1.5 CSRM geomarkers. There are 8 players on their roster for the 2018 season. Dave Black, Nick Wells, Dan Woods, Alex Orr, Jeremy Fitton, Will Gunton, and Ryan Jacka. SWAT wears the HK KLR goggle system and sport the HK TFX hoppers on all their guns. They are sponsored by Action Paintball Games, PaintballShop.com, Planet Eclipse, HK Army, and Paintball Assassin. SWAT is the oldest team in Australia and have won more than 90 events. SWAT is coming off the back of a big win at the 2017 Masters, and now with a more established roster, they plan on making a big run at the 2018 series.
You got Raw, Eastside Raw on your screen taking on Sydney SWAT. Sydney SWAT, the hometown favorites. Eastside Raw, the unorthodox players, which I love their aggression. You can call it raw aggression. But they just somehow make their spots and shoot guys.
They beat Explicit this morning. The team
dude.
Prices, so big push from SWAT into the Doritos. Dan Woods there guessing from STK.
Yeah, you know, I like how Dan Woods plays as long as he's up in the front. We had a conversation with him last weekend, and I obviously played with Sydney SWAT in the last event, the last season for a couple of events, and I just, when he's in the back, he just jams on the anchors and stays back there. But when he's up front, he really, really handles people, and I love it. I think it's great. So I kind of gave him that little itch last weekend when he was playing in Prague, and I was like, you know what, man? You do a lot better when you're up front over there. So please just go up there and start shooting some people. Well, there he is.
It can be hard because he's the captain at STK. Mm-hmm. And when you're the captain, it's very easy to put yourself a bit further back so you can watch what's going on.
I hear you. I know exactly what you mean. But Raw taking Snake 3 right here. Gonna pop up and try to get some kills. He doesn't really know exactly what's going on. You can see Dan Woods up in the top center of your screen. You can see him all the way in the other team's Dorito 3 and getting the kill on the Dorito 1 in front of him. So Dan Woods doing some damage right there.
This is where Shagger can go and just lay down the middle. Oh, he's bloody loader.
Now he just gets roped in the side of the head by the other SWAT player that's on this Dorito side. So Sydney SWAT taking this first one. You know, we didn't talk about that move that Blackie had in the middle, getting two guys out of the wall on one move. That's the kind of scary thing about putting two players in the wall, is if one guy comes through, especially at the 15 balls a second, he's probably going to squeeze a ball off on both of them.
Well, how we watched Raw when they played Explicit, we called it the Iron Cross. They took the wall and had both guys looking up across the top of the ledges and just trying to shut both sides of the field out. Mm-hmm. But I'm not too convinced that the wall has a really good job at shutting the snake out. I've watched guys there, and I've seen time and time people take the snake.
Yeah, and you can kind of see on your screen right here where that left wing, right over the ref's shoulder right here, he can't really see in the snake one. He can't really see the move into the snake. He kind of can. It's more for if the players haven't moved past or out to the snake corner or the snake insert. So if they're still in that first mini race, that's a decent spot to be in.
Yep.
But you can see each other kind of from if someone wraps around the wall, you can see up in there.
Yeah, but I know exactly what you're saying, and that's where we see like a team like Raw, or as we watched like the ballistic unit guys earlier, playing undisciplined in that wall and switching sides.
Yeah.
Is when you get that paintball juju where like everyone can just decide at one stage, oh, we'll both look. The guy comes around the wall and gets two guys in the back, and then we can maybe go through and get a third. So yeah, it's tough. So if we've got any predictions of who we think's going to win this match, SWAT taking a Raw. SWAT obviously get the first point. We got Lucas saying SWAT 4-1.
I'm gonna answer Joshua Longhaul's question. Hey Ryan, are the Expendables jersey going up for sale? We're gonna have to talk to HK about that, because I think we are building a pretty decent fan base. You know, with our success out here in the last round, also with the success obviously in Prague last weekend, the Expendables team is becoming a bit of a brand out here worldwide. So I'll talk to the HK Army guys. You're welcome to email or contact via Facebook the players on Expendables, myself, Yosh, Ivan Christensen, Matt Kling. I know Matt Kling has his, what is it? Where's the first event? France. Was it France?
Yeah.
No. Where's our first European event?
I can't remember.
Oh yeah, it was Chartres. It was in France. Why are you guys confusing me?
Sorry.
I know that he has his Matt King jersey that he played out there. I believe he's selling that one, and that will be a one-of-one jersey ever made. They misspelled his name, but definitely was doing some solid work out there.
He got Blackie again around the wall, trying to make it happen. Taking two players with him.
Double kill right there, Blackie. Good for 2, making it a 4-on-3 match. But Ross still filling a third body up the center right there. And you're going to watch...
So close to stepping out there. The boundary line.
Oh, you're going to watch Jeremy cruise around and just clean everybody up in the center. Now it is a 4-on-1. Ooh. I believe it's a 4-on-1. Oh, Jeremy getting shot out right there, getting a little lazy. But... SWAT did lose a handful of bodies. I'm going to finish it up with Dan Woods over there. And is that Fair and Bachelor on your screen right now?
That's Ryan Jacka.
That's Ryan Jacka.
Yeah,
new guy.
Yeah, new guy. It's his first season with SWAT. He's been getting a lot of spin, so it's been great to see.
Good for him. Good for him.
Coming up from the semi-pro division.
There we go. And scoring the second point. Really fast point. Now, what the Eastside Raw guys need to realize, especially being stung twice up the center, so they're going to do that. They need to get up there a little quicker, right? I'm not going to say, well, Blackie's not the fastest guy, but definitely if you're going to go in there and stand up over those two wings and look down at, like they were doing the Iron Cross. That's what they were doing both those last time. But they got there a little late, and you can catch the guy coming around that wall, but they just didn't get there soon enough. So what I'm saying is Blackie was able to make it past their vision and past the wall and past the 50 and almost to their side before the Raw guy was able to get up there and stand over the top. So the Raw guys need to pick up their speed a little bit if they're going to want to catch that center movement.
Is there anywhere, like at the back line of the field, where you can stop the guy coming around the
Yeah,
side?
so if you're in the snake corner, you run and shoot to the snake corner, you can see that guy coming up that center of the field, and you can slow him down or stop him for sure. And you can also do it from the 2 snake insert bunkers. Knowing Blackie's still going to come around and get that guy, but you can do it from the wedge. If you're standing up over the top of the wall, you can see from that wall the ground of the guy diving into the snake. And you can see the ground over here, so you can definitely see if a guy comes around that corner. You just got to be prepared for it. You got to be there a little quicker.
Yeah, okay.
Those Raw guys just aren't getting there and getting set up fast enough.
Well, I was talking to Blackie this morning just about that, and yeah, he was saying that one thing he's been practicing on is his speed into the wall, trying to get there quicker than everybody else. And he's probably one of the shorter players that play the wall. So that height advantage, you are able to duck under lanes and stuff a little bit more.
And I love watching him go up there and take his lumps and give them equally. We had Tyler Harmon doing that, and no one's outrunning Tyler Harmon. He would get there and be standing up in their wedge before the other guy even popped up on the other side and was just splitting people's wigs open. So let's see, a little bit different breakout here for Raw, taking some serious ground on that Dorito side, delaying out to the snake corner. I believe that is SWAT losing their first body, so it's a 5-on-4, and it looks like maybe is that Dan Woods up in the center wall?
It looked like Dan Woods.
Yeah, for Swan, I can see from his floppy hair, kind of floppy curly hair coming out. So it's a 5-on-4 right now. Sydney SWAT owning the snake side, matched up on the snake side, and the snake insert in the snake corner. Sydney SWAT in the wall, and Dorito 1, I believe, or Dorito 2. You can see Raw checking themselves out. Dorito 2, yeah, there we go. So it's a 4-on-4 right now. Ooh. It looks like he might have a hit on his leg coming into the snake here. But just they just so effortlessly, the Raw guys so effortlessly make moves into their down the field. It's just crazy how no one ever picks them up. I mean, we're guilty of that every time we play them as well. Somehow they're just.
I think it comes back to that unorthodox paintball. If you're doing things that people aren't expecting, you can get away with it.
Exactly, that's exactly right. Oh man, taking one on the loader. Raw losing the snake battle, so now it's a 2-on-3. Sydney SWAT with the advantage. Dan Woods making a move onto their side of the field, on the Raw side of the field, putting pressure on the Dorito 2 player who just moved back from the Dorito 3. Oh, but just snap shooting maniac right there. Watch this kill. Oh god, it's just somehow not getting him. Like he just, and shooting another guy down the tape. Is that Elmo over there?
Yeah, I think
just
so.
Won't ever just kind of running around with his gun down
with his briefcase.
Yeah, wow, this is just unbelievable and making this move right here. But Alex Orr getting a shot. Yeah, he's got a good point right there.
No, he shot you Elmo, and then there's like one shot you.
So is there anyone left on Raw?
Yeah, it's a 1-on-1 right here. It's a snake corner. Yeah, it looks like Alex Orr had a hit on him and shot Elmo coming up the center. And Elmo's rightfully right to get upset because he was just having a feast over there on that Dorito side. Somehow it's just, he snapshot with his right hand on the left side of his bunker, snapshot 2 of the SWAT guys. Jeremy Fitton looking for the last Raw player. Neither one of the 2 guys know where anybody else is.
Jeremy, up 2 points up on SWAT can just literally take a knee for the next 4.5 minutes.
It's not going to
Get shot.
Oh, that was a couple extra steps right there.
And a few extra shots.
Yeah,
as well.
he kind of got away with that one. But neither one of the 2 players knowing where each other were until Jeremy made that first move.
So that's Dom Scott winning a 1-on-1.
There we
winning
go.
the first point of the game for Raw.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna call that Elmo winning that point because there's this thumbs up, winning that 1-on-1, making it a 1-point match right now. Go Elmo, yeah, that's right, Michelle, you called that one. So, yeah, and hey, we see a couple of cool comments here, guys liking this webcast, the Go Sports one. Obviously, this is a free webcast, so if you guys could please share this. Now, the Go Sports production is incredibly nice as well. You obviously have the beautiful voice of Maddie Marshall up there, so eloquently explaining all the games, all the stats, and everything. But this is a hell of a production put on by the paintball, the action paintball guys up here. Obviously, a free webcast, really high quality. We got a drone.
So we got a question coming in from Jack Samuel saying, "What do you think of teams from the UK?"
Well, teams from the UK have really dropped off over the past several years, unfortunately. They have a lot of players. There's a lot of talent out there. They're just not really taking the necessary steps to increase their skill levels, I guess I could say. It's hard to explain. So what I'm getting at is there's a CPPS league that has at the biggest, I believe they're just around 100 teams that enter that league or in that league. And what ends up happening is none of them sign up for the last year. I think only 8 of them or 9 teams signed up for the Millennium Series. So you're only getting 10% of the entire. Less than 10% of the entire player pool out there signing up for the big events. You're never going to increase the skill level. Now, granted, the Millennium Series and the NXL are a lot more expensive. However, it's really important that you go out there and you just at least check it out.
Yeah, well, especially when they have a round in the UK.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this might be the last round that's in the UK because obviously none of the players from the UK are supporting the leagues out there. Granted, it's difficult, and I understand that it is an expensive, I guess, learning curve. but I always invite teams and players. You really got to go out there to see how well you can do. With that said, everybody who's watching from the UK, myself and Marcelo Margot are going to be hosting a pro clinic at the CPPS field the weekend before the NXL event. So it'll be the last weekend in June, the first day of July. We will be out there for 2 days at the CPPS field doing a pro clinic, so that's definitely a good time. I invite you guys to come out there, learn some of the skills, and like I said earlier in this webcast, it's important that you guys try to get out to pro clinics, especially if you can get them from US players who are playing the NXL circuit, to really get out there and showcase your skills, test your skills, and hopefully bring some stuff back to your teammates.
Sure. Well, that's what's happened down here as you guys come out and help us out so much.
It really elevates the skill level out here. I mean, I see these guys. Hell, I played with SWAT all last season, or for the majority of last season, and right now they don't even need me, and they're dominating. You know, the last round they had a great showing. However, this
match, we're down to 3-on-3. So and Raw have the positions. They're up in the Doritos, up in the Snake 50 as well.
Ooh, but Jeremy taking the walk right here. Oh, and no one watching that Dorito side.
And winning another point.
Coming down, and I may have just jinxed the SWAT guys when I said they don't need me, but they played a hell of an event the last one, because Alex Goldman from Impact got a little scared about the long flight and decided not to show up and help them out, and it actually elevated their game. I think they played a little better without Alex Goldman, if you ask me. And that's another thing, is you don't rely on the U.S. players as much. It kind of brings up your game.
Yeah, for sure. Well, and it's sometimes it can be a bit of a crutch. You think, we need a U.S. pro player, and then when you get put in a position where things happen where you don't get one, and then go, actually, you know what, we can do this.
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, I watched them last event. They're playing really well this event. Even though it is 2-2, you can never count the Raw guys out. I'm always worried to play them, because they're such a difficult team to play, because they play so unorthodox and they just take crazy risks, and it ends up paying off. So here we are, the Raw pit. It's 2-2 against the favored Sydney SWAT.
I don't think I've ever seen Raw look flustered.
No,
or look like
never. They're just having a good time all the time.
Well, that's the other thing. Getting back to that London, like the UK guys, is like I've always said about same with my team. Like I'd rather be getting beat at a big event than just being a big fish in a small pond.
Yeah,
you're saying winning your local tournament.
Absolutely,
I'd rather
absolutely.
go out and get beat. Mm-hmm. Because you're going to come back and then you're going to win your local events.
Yeah. And it also just shows where you are. A lot of teams ask me, like, hey, what's our level? How would we fare up over on the other side? And honestly, I don't really know. And it helps if you guys go out there and see for yourself. And even if you don't have a team that can play, if you go out there and you watch, okay, let me watch some of the pro games. Okay, maybe I can't do that sort of stuff. But I'll just try to trickle back. Let me watch a Division 1 game. Let me watch a Division 2 game. Oh, wow, I play in my local league at Division 4 when I'm watching these Division 2 players, and I can do some of the stuff that they're doing, and it gives you guys a better understanding of where you sit kind of in the totem pole,
Yeah, well, that's what I've always said to teams that want to sit back. I'm like, you guys, instead of just sitting and sandbagging and winning your event, you may as well just move up a division and
try it out. It sucks to lose, but at the same time, it's a good learning curve. It really shows you where you are. So the SWAT guys taking ground on that Doritos side. All right, and it looks like a 5-on-5 breakout. Both teams have even spread. Sydney SWAT filling out to that snake corner really quick. Oh, and Raw losing the first body on that Dorito side. That's going to hurt them, as that is where their push came from the last 2 points that they won. Sydney SWAT taking Dorito 2 on the far end. You can see on your screen. And it is a 4-on-5 breakout. You can see on your screen Dan Woods in the wall, standing up, shooting snake side rather.
Almost getting shot from the snake side.
Ooh.
That's that Raw that we talk about. They come over the top, put 2 balls on you, and shoot.
And somehow hit you. Maybe they have been checking that out, testing that. So Sydney SWAT taking the snake and Dorito 3 right there. But you got ref coming in, clean. I believe it's a 3-on-5 right now. Oh, and losing another body, almost walking off of that Dorito side. So the Dorito side of the field completely blown. Sydney SWAT doubling up in that Dorito 3 right there, and losing one of the players to a gun battle. But Baron Bachelor, I believe that is, still alive over on that side. You're looking at Sydney SWAT and the snake posted down the tape.
Both the guys on Raw are looking the snake side.
The snake side.
Is that Griffin Lumbers in the snake, the SWAT just chilling.
Yeah.
You know, they're drawn. They're not on points. Like, they need to win this to win the match.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotta make something happen.
Here comes Dan Wood right up the center. Getting one right there. Getting two. Boom, Dan Wood.
That was good. Clean.
But looks like the first guy might have got him.
So that was Jeremy Fitton. Sorry, Griffin.
Oh,
He's using the wrong gun though.
Alright, and
Oh,
Sydney
fire.
Swat. Yeah, a little fire. I think the raw guy got a little bummed because he kind of copped a couple extras.
But if your hand's not on your head, then
I
fair game.
don't know. If you're walking off with your back turn, you don't need to plug the guy in the back a couple times.
I think he startled Jeremy. He just popped
Yeah,
up.
yeah, he didn't see
Jeremy
him.
didn't know he was there.
Didn't know
He
he was
popped
there.
up.
So let's check the instant replay right here. You're gonna have Dan Woods realizing where those players are, and he's gonna come up the center here, catch,
really
shoot
strong.
one there, and then catch that other player. Maybe he actually got shot by his own guy. Maybe,
yeah, he did.
but I don't think it was. I don't think it was. Let's see if we can keep it on that play. That
Oh, sorry. Come back.
it's all good. We're gonna come back to that one. Let's go to that overhead shot if we can, so you can see. If we get that. Do we have that other camera? What was that other camera that we just had?
That's all I got.
That one. Can we have this? Can we keep this one on play?
No, I can't. I only saved the stream.
Okay,
Sorry.
okay. Sorry, guys. This is still an awesome move. We'll watch this one when we're done. Oh, no, we're not.
All right, let's put it back.
Anyway,
Sorry.
excellent move. Heads up play. You see these guys crossed up. Dan Woods recognizes where they are and comes in here, slows down a little bit, catches that first guy. So I didn't see him get shot. Maybe he traded out with the second body right there. But Jeremy going in, making sure everybody's dead, hitting the buzzer. And I don't think that the argument was from Jeremy shooting him. I think it was Farron didn't know because he couldn't see over that center temple and was just kind of shooting over it. The guy copped a couple extra in the back.
That's gonna happen. When you're the last player against 5.
Yeah.
Roll now, mate.
I'm going to answer Lucas Doherty's.
Doherty.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Last time I played bush ball, I play bush ball any chance that I get. I actually go every year to Paintball Explosion in October. They have a Clowns vs. Zombies game. I actually have up on my YouTube channel some first-person shooter. It's like 700 on 700. It's one of my favorite things to do ever in the entire world. I got my G6R out there. I got 13 pounds on my back, and I am just dominating out there. Oh, Jeremy Fitton taking huge ground on the snake side into snake 2 off the break. Sydney Swat up by 1 point, getting a kill also on that Dorito side, getting another kill.
Snake.
And Jeremy is just coming down, putting people down right now.
Jeremy is
Feasting, getting a quick 3 or 4 pack right there, shooting snake 1, shooting the guy out of the center.
I think the only person he didn't shoot was that first guy out of the Dorito.
Correct. And then look at this, Jeremy Fitton just putting it on him, making sure everybody's dead. Cleaned it up right there. That was a 4 pack, I believe.
And that's,
for Jeremy.
like you said, like it just shows how quick this field can be with all those blind zones in the middle.
Absolutely, and I like the play call also because knowing that the raw guys needed the point, oftentimes when a team needs the point, they're not shooting as heavily. They're making big moves, and SWAT getting a kill off the Dorito side, and Jeremy running straight into Snake 2 with pretty much nobody shooting at him the entire time. Look at this, kind of wraps there and shoots out that center guy who was looking at him and somehow didn't even catch him. Jeremy
wrong
catching
with
that.
the gun up?
Yeah, Jeremy catching that guy in the Dorito side tower. He also shot Snake 1 out. So big, huge point to cement their spot. I think 45 seconds. We're gonna jump to a commercial break right here.